Good afternoon, everybody. It is the day before Christmas Eve, the 23rd of December, and I am live from Columbus, Ohio. And the reason I'm saying that is because, as of like about 4 or 5 days ago, ICE decided to enter into Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. I've got I've got other stuff I wanted to talk about, but I'm kind of just wanted to touch base with everybody before Christmas. This probably won't be too long, but I do have stuff that I want to show everybody of what's going on locally. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, bro? What's going on locally? Not just Chicago and everything. And to be honest, a lot of this is going to be very new to me too, because I saw videos, but I don't know exactly what's going on. So this should be interesting. There's so many clips. They're all local. So this should be like a tough, this should be a run through right here, man. This should be a run through, like a little bit rougher. So bear with me. So we can get this started though. So let's see what is going on. Ryan, hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas, bro. Everybody else that's in here, who I got? Anybody? Whoever else is in here, much love to you. Let's go.
Our city will not be a vehicle for discrimination or fear. Hatred, xenophobia, and bigotry are not tolerated.
Okay, we got to start this off right away by saying, don't get Ohio confused. They say Ohio is a red state. And we are a red state. We do have red state values. But if you live in Ohio, you'll understand that all the big cities, especially Columbus, Ohio, which is the capital, is liberals. It is super liberal. I mean, they're sanctuary cities. Cleveland is one. Akron is one. Columbus is one. Cincinnati, Dayton. I mean, you've got a lot of cities throughout Ohio, and they're all liberal. It's all the surrounding counties that are red. So when you look at the map of Ohio, you'll see just Cleveland will be here. You'll see Toledo. You'll see Columbus, Cincinnati. That's all your blue. But everything else is red. That's why they really wanted to get into the gerrymandering and how they make these state lines going towards voting. Because, example, you got the suburbs of Columbus. And you've got Franklin County, which is Columbus. What they're trying to do is dip into the surrounding counties that are red and trying to steal their votes out of that county and replace them with Democrat votes. So there's a giant war going on. Now, I will say this. I feel like no matter who's in office, that's who's getting favored. So, when we did the gerrymandering vote, it was the Democrats trying to stop it. And then now it's the or maybe it was the other way around. It was the Republicans trying to stop it. But now that the Republicans are in charge, it's the Democrats that are against it. So it just goes flip-flop back and forth. But I just wanted to let everybody know this is definitely a liberal state. This is a liberal mayor, a liberal police chief. You'll see I'm going to play a video of what the police chiefs be like outside of the city. So, sorry, here we go.
In Columbus.
Any off-topic questions, you can ask me anything you want, but I'll stick around for that. But out of respect for the leadership.
Leaders now addressing what the city says is federal operations happening right now within the city. The mayor, chief of police, city council members, and others were speaking in front of a packed room just a couple of hours ago. I want to thank you for joining us right now on this busy news night here. I'm Jeff Hogan.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. Now, the meeting comes just hours after Mayor Andrew Ginther and Chief Elaine Bryant posted a video regarding immigration and customs enforcement agents in Columbus. Now, we're going to begin tonight with live team coverage on the city's response.
At first, to 10 TV's Libby Cathy. And Libby, you were at that meeting downtown. The mayor was very clear that federal agents must have a reason for being here. Does he know that reason tonight? Did he tell you?
That's right, Jeff. Well, there's a lot of information still to be uncovered here. But what Mayor Andrew Ginther did say tonight is that federal authorities did not give city officials any heads up of operations being performed here. Ginther did say his commitment to the city is to share information the best that he can. Now, he also wants people to know that Columbus police are here to keep you safe. He wants people to know what their rights are, how they can be supported. And he says the city has a commitment not to spread misinformation. He says the city will continue to update its website with information and resources. And overall, he just wants residents to feel safe.
Today, my message to every Columbus resident is this: you are valued. You belong. My commitment is unwavering. We stand with you and we support you today and every day.
And now we have reached out to Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement for more information about the operations taking place here in Columbus. We have not yet heard back from them, but once we do, we will share that information with you. Reporting in Columbus, Libby Cathy, 10 TV News.
All right, Libby, thank you. And we do want to bring in 10 TV's Rochelle Elaine now. And Rochelle, public safety is a big question tonight. Columbus Police Chief Elaine Bryant saying Columbus is, quote, the safest it's been in years. Do these federal operations create uncertainty in communities regarding that statement?
It's a big question tonight. I do want to just reaffirm city leaders letting everybody know that they know people are scared and they are working very hard to verify the many posts that we've seen on social media. But yes, we did hear earlier today from Chief Bryant. She added that she wants people to know that the police department will not be partnering with immigration enforcement efforts that aren't connected to criminal activity.
We do not want our neighbors living in fear. We don't want anyone in our community to fear calling the police in a time of need. That does not serve public safety.
She was also asked earlier today if Columbus police officers were being recruited to join ICE as agents, but she told us earlier today that is something she's not aware of that is happening. For now in Columbus, Rochelle Elaine, 10 TV News.
So what to do if you witness federal operations in your community? City Attorney Zach Klein spoke today on what he recommends. So listen to this.
Do not intervene directly. We don't want to put yourself at risk. There are non-emergency lines. And of course, if there's an emergency, feel free to always call 911, but non-emergency lines, 311, non-emergency police lines to call to report any sort of suspicious activity or concerning activity that you see.
And again, as Libby said, City Attorney Klein went on to say this issue in this statement saying in part, quote, we know many of our immigrant families, friends, and neighbors are feeling anxious and afraid. You are all valued members of our city, and we are fully committed to your safety. Know that city leaders, City Hall, have your back and continue to monitor the situation on.
But like, who's back? You got the people that are here legally. Like, who's back? Like, I know you guys really, really like having these people here, but is that what you're? That's
so again, we reached out to Immigration and Customs.
That's the most support they've offered anybody.
Enforcement for comment. We are waiting to hear back from them.
And 10 TV will continue following this breaking news story, and we'll bring you updates on air and online.
So that was that. That was just an intro. What's up, Toshi? How you doing? Miss you too, brother. Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays. All right. So we got that out the way. Let me see how I have this lined up. You know what I'm gonna do is I might play this one and see what this is, because this one's from Ohio State, and this one might actually sum some stuff up. Let's see. Let's see what they gotta say. Let's see what they gotta say. I'm not trying to go too long, man. I'm just trying to get the algorithm back going, you know? There he is. Ryan, what's up, Bubba?
Hey,
How you
man.
doing? Let me see you. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, man. Love you, bro. I'm glad to
I
see
love
you.
you too, man.
Yeah, man. Woke up this morning and we got our shit back.
All right. Let me see.
So they said it takes like you gotta do like so many uploads before you start to get your algorithm to kick. Like, remember last time when we did it, and like there was a point where like we weren't, and then we had to do a few shows, and then like it all of a sudden came back. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. I'm still working with the other phone.
Oh, so anyways, yeah, man. So basically, I mean, we can talk about this off here, but I just want to let everybody understand what I'm doing right now. This is more or less just trying to get the algorithm back moving. They said it could take 3 days, 2 to 3 days. They said it could take up to a month. You know, I read different strokes for different folks, I guess. So basically, I'm kind of just rocking this out so that I can clip it up, because at least try to put clips in, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I just wanted to get you hip to what's going on, but I don't know if you see, bro, what's going on in Cleveland before I continue with this. What's going on your way? Is ice up there?
Bro, I don't know. Nothing. I haven't checked anything. I've been dealing with death in the family. So
Yeah, I literally, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I saw that ice was in Columbus 2 or 3 days ago, but not being able to do what I want to do with the information, I kind of just think I watched what my boy was showing me, but I didn't go down any rabbit holes because I wanted to save my, I was pissed off because we weren't able to do it right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't even care right now. But today,
yeah.
I got up, I had a whole different show put together, and then I'm like, my sister's like, yo, you need to check out this ice thing that's going on. I knew it was going on. I mean, like I said, I knew, and then I just started going down the rabbit hole. Like, dude, they popped their asses in here and said they came in here and aren't taking no shit. Now, people that are always saying like, yo, they are, they're arresting innocent people, right? I've heard that a million, thousand, quadrillion, billion, quadrillion times. Oh, innocent people are getting locked up. Well, like, I'm going to show this real fast short. I wasn't going to do it, but I want to get Ryan's opinion too. So,
Hi, Keeksters.
the headline reads, hold on. Hold on. Let me get the headline first. Wait. Maybe I could get that. Nah. Let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and. So it's a video. It's a short of a gas station clerk, and I just want to show the type of propaganda and lies that are actually going on right now, because in all reality, everybody's saying innocent people are getting arrested. Innocent people are getting arrested, and I keep yelling at the top of my lungs, please show me proof. Please. Like, I want to see the innocent ones. and I will stand for those people. But I need proof of these things. Like, I've heard stories. It reminds me of back in the vid, this person dropped from the vid, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know him, but my friend's friend knows him. It's like one of those things, you're like, okay, dude, like, where's the real proof? Like, proof. Like, Ryan, if they took you away and you didn't do nothing wrong, like, you're Mexican, right? What if they sent you to Mexico? Don't you think you'd be having a video like, dude, I'm in Mexico. Come get me. This is crazy. It should be everywhere, bro.
I'd be swinging everywhere.
Yeah. It would be everywhere.
Anybody taking me to Mexico, goddamn it.
Like, come on, man. Take them to Taco Bell, not Mexico, dude.
Yeah,
come on.
exactly.
So anyways, here. And I just want to show the hypocrisy of it all, because it's like, this is what these people are telling you, and then here's what's actually going on, and it's like, dude, okay, good people are being detained. All right, we feel you. You can see it, right?
Yep.
Showing us a video of her employees being detained by ICE Thursday at a gas station on Cleveland Avenue.
I'm just, y'all really out here just kidnapping people.
She says the pair have been working for her for the last year.
These people are good, innocent people.
Okay, good, innocent people. I'm not even good. Okay, they might be good people. I'm not going to deny that. Are you going to deny they could very well be good people. But innocent, they are not. They're not innocent.
No.
They're not. So the whole entire good, innocent people detained is a lie. It's a play on words, dude. It's a play on words.
Yeah.
Good, innocent people. That makes it sound like Ryan got detained. He's a good, innocent person. Do you get the flipping of the words there? It could make your average low IQ human being think that just everybody's under attack.
The only crime they committed in this country is come to this country to work.
This video is
illegally. Okay, you forgot to mention I thought she was going to say the only thing that they did to this country was come here illegally. But she said come here to work. Okay, but do you not see the hypocrisy in this? I don't know. It doesn't add up to what the narrative is.
Isn't the only one circulating online. The ICEOut.org map showing pictures and videos of what appear to be ICE agents all around Columbus Friday, some even making arrests. Many of these reported ICE raids are unconfirmed.
Hold on, let's go back real fast. See that little kid? Does it look like I'm very confused as to why they have this little kid. Doesn't look like he's struggling.
Well,
and to be honest, if the kid,
it's kind of like the same thing of them standing in 2 feet of water on their knees, acting like there's a flood.
Yes, dude. This is optics. It's optics, dude. It's super optics, and people are so easy to fall for it. First, they said good, innocent people. They showed you a colored person with their hands crossed, which they probably were very good people. And look, let me say another thing. Cleveland Avenue is where all the Somalians live, is where all the illegals are. I used to live on Cleveland Avenue. I used to live right there at Oakland Park, Cleveland Avenue, Broadway and Cleveland Avenue, High Street and Cleveland Avenue. Not High Street, Hudson and Cleveland Avenue. Bro, Cleveland Avenue is my stomping grounds. 161 Morris Road, all you Ohio people. I literally rock out Cleveland Avenue. I know this area. The gas stations, everybody's illegal in that bitch, bro, and always have been. Now, I don't never really had a problem with them, to be honest, my opinion. But when I lived in that area, it was before they had the mass raid of all these people. It was just literally was just people coming here to get jobs and stuff. It actually was just normal for a hot minute there. But then everybody just started coming in, dealing drugs, doing other things, not coming here to work. You know, so you know, so this one in particular, her employees being detained by ICE at a gas station on Cleveland Avenue are expressing shock and fear. Well, it's the last thing I'm going to say. I know I'm beating up this little ass clip, but why are you in fear, Ryan? Again, I'm gonna keep using you as an example. If you were here illegal and I let you stay at my house, I would know in my back of my head that I am breaking the law and that at any time I could be subject to what's going on.
Yeah.
So I don't know where the shock and fear come from. Don't do it if you can't fucking back yourself up. You don't know what your damn repercussions are going to be. If you're not down, don't do it. Don't sit there and spread propaganda, though, and say good, innocent people, because they probably could be good people, but they're not innocent. If Ryan goes and steals a candy bar from the grocery store, he's going to have to go to court for that. He's going to get in more trouble than these people coming in here illegally. Think about that shit for a hot minute. As an American, that's effed up.
ICE raids are unconfirmed, but we have been asking for days about how many ICE agents are in Columbus. Has there been a surge in agents to the area? And how many arrests and detentions have been made? The only response we've been given is this statement. Quote, ICE officers continue to arrest criminal illegal aliens and immigration violators in the city of Columbus, across Ohio, and throughout the United States.
So, like, again, they showed that one lady, bro, and, like, you know, you're going to get what you get when you have these things. You know, I mean, this is what happens when, so here, let me see. So here is the next one. So I had to just beat that one down because it was like, dude, I don't mind. Like, bro, if they're doing something wrong, let's go ahead and expose it. Like, no way in any way, shape, or form would I want my friend Ryan, who's here legally, to be deported somewhere illegally. That's not even, I don't think any citizen wants that. I don't. But you're gonna have people, and I haven't heard of it yet, but there's gonna be collateral damage, you know? Like, if Ryan's got to get arrested and get taken to Taco Bell to get rid of the arrests and the people bringing in the Fetty, etc., then that's what, I'm sorry, Ryan, we got to send you to Taco Bell, homie. Sorry.
As long as I'm sleeping in a warm bed, I don't care.
I mean, it'll be in like a little cage, right? And then
no, man, I ain't doing that shit.
You know, they might not be giving you the pinto beans that you expect. But I
want my enchiladas, man.
You'll get an enchilada, all right. A lot of stuff. An enchilada, something.
A lot of inches.
A lot of inches, bro. Anyway. Where's it at? Oh shit! I took it down instead of put it up. Hey, this says spark a lot of interest. So this is basically a run off of what we just watched. This is the actual story.
A business owner in Northgate showing us a video of her employees being detained by ICE Thursday at a gas station.
I just want to make another thing clear. You notice how they keep showing the same one? I went through, dude. I sat there for about an hour and like I haven't pre-watched none of these because I like to react to these as I go.
Yeah.
But I was just looking at all the shorts, all the stories, and the same people they're using. I'm just letting everybody know. If you go do your own research, you'll see this hand in this same phone and these same comments through everything. Like this is their like we get
on Cleveland Avenue.
I'm just, y'all really out here just kidnapping people.
She says the pair have been working for her for the last year.
These people are good, innocent people. The only crime they committed in this country is come to this country to work.
In fact, a lot of these business owners tell me in this plaza, they cater towards the immigrant community, and they're shocked and scared to see these ICE agents coming right at their front doors.
All what they do is work and helping the small business in town.
Oh, look, now he hides his face. This is crazy.
But this video isn't the only one circulating online. The ICEout.org map showing pictures and videos of what appear to be ICE agents all around Columbus Friday. Some
yes, finally, dude,
even making arrests.
I would say random and chaotic. You know, if you are just
okay, Karen, I can't wait to hear what you have to say, Karen. Oh, I can't wait. This bitch looks like she is just gonna say some dumb, bleeding heart shit. I can already hear it coming out of her dumbass mouth.
in the wrong place in the wrong time, pumping gas, and you look and you are not a white man, you could be targeted.
Ina Simakovsky is an immigration.
Hey, there's your fear mongering, bitch. Use the white lady to fear monger you. Here we go. If you're not white, you could be targeted. If you're fucking innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. The fuck? If I go walking down High Street or Cleveland Avenue right fucking now, yeah, I'm white, but I also have plenty of black friends and Mexican friends, and you think they're gonna be like, oh, they're fucking... No, dude. If I'm walking with a bunch of illegal people, dude, I'm gonna expect that to happen. But if I'm walking with like normal cats, or if I'm chilling with normal Mexican friends that I have, they're not gonna come in here. My friends will be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, they're not. This shit is bullshit.
Attorney in Columbus. She says her caseload has multiplied.
So they're doing the right thing. They're following the correct process. That's kind of the biggest frustration.
Many of these reported ICE raids are unconfirmed. But we have been asking for days about how many ICE agents are in Columbus. Has there been a surge in agents to the area? And how many arrests and detentions have been made? The only response we've been given is this statement. Quote, ICE officers continue to arrest criminal illegal aliens and immigration violators in the city of Columbus. Across Ohio and throughout the United States, these enforcement actions are part of ongoing efforts to uphold public safety and enforce federal immigration laws. They also say they've arrested these two people, Abdir Hassan Mohammed from Somalia and Wilmar Lozano Alcantara from El Salvador.
Dude, I'm telling you, them Somalians are all up in here, bro. And they be scary ass looking people, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro.
With social media lighting up with reports of ICE raids and few answers, Simakovsky says her clients and their families are left with chaos of not knowing what to do next.
We come to this country wanting to work, wanting to learn English, wanting the best for ourselves or our children. This just does not align with who we are as a country.
On your side, I'm Kirsten Lindquist, ABC 6 News.
I kind of beg to differ with that statement, because what was the percentage of people that voted for Trump? I don't know off the top of my head.
78 to 80.
Okay, so about 7 to 8 out of every 10 people in the country voted for Trump, right?
Don't hold me to it. So I think 70.
I'm gonna look it up, so I'm not giving you guys phony numbers. What percentage of Americans are obese? Americans voted for Trump
On the first question,
2024.
60.
Well, George Bush only got 49.8%. I didn't ask about Bush, you. Did I ask about Bush? If I wanted Bush, I'd go look at fucking an old Playboy.
Yeah, there was some.
Okay. Oh, okay. Here it is. 73.6%. So almost 7.5 out of every. Here, I'm gonna show you guys, so you guys can't fucking. Here you go. I'm gonna show you guys. 174 million people voted for it. Are you telling me right now that these people did not want this to happen? Is that what you're telling me? I'm just being. I need to know. Is that what's going on right here? Here, let's check it out. Look, in 2024 presidential election, 73.6% or 174 million people of the citizen voting age population was registered to vote. 65.3% or 154 million people voted to a new voting registration. Blah 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 blah. 63% men voted. Who gives a flying shit? Where am I? What? Who cares? Either way, he got 73%. I was trying to give y'all some extra. There ain't nothing really extra in that shit. Anyway, 7.3% of the people voted for Trump. And look, I believe a lot of them voted for him for this reason. I really don't think the majority of people, like they say, like their main stance was like, oh, well, he'll release the Jeffrey files. I don't think that's why. That's not why I voted for him.
It's not why I voted for him.
I voted for him exactly what he's doing. Now, do I stand with all the other stuff he's doing? I'm not. This isn't what this show is. This show is not about everything else. This is about immigration, not about anything else. I stood with him on his immigration. Other stuff, that's another show. This is straight immigration. Remember that. So don't think I'm ignoring other things. I'm just not talking about it right now because it's about immigration, bro. That's what it was. And to be honest, Trump, and I'm going to make this clear. I want to make this clear for a lot of fucking people because I don't think you guys really understand. I don't think you guys really understand that. Hopefully I have it. That when before Trump was president in 2024. Okay, so in 2024, over 300,000 kids, migrant children went missing. Okay, and it's really crazy. I mean, I talked about this yesterday with Keeks. This was something that me and Keeks had talked about. I had gotten into a debate with somebody last week about it. And they were so stuck on reading Chat GPT to me that they literally never even let me talk as to what my whole entire rationale is of this whole ICE thing. They wouldn't let me even get my thought off. It was like kind of, it was your typical liberal cuck shit, nobody's surprised. But here we go. So anyways, 300,000 migrant children are missing in quotation marks. This is from the Department of Homeland Security. Okay, here is the actual Congress.gov. Here's the actual hearing process of them going through it all. It was on 11/19/2024. Says right here, trafficked, exploited, and missing migrant children victims of the Biden-Harris administration. Now, this isn't about attacking Biden and Harris. This happened in 2024, the year of 2024. And here are all the people that were filing complaints. Here's your government, Committee of Homeland Security. This isn't like a TikTok video. This isn't some weird blonde telling you what's going on here. This is what's going on. So people don't understand that protecting the border and getting this shit out of here is protecting the children. I don't think you guys understand that. Since the border's been closed, the amount of children is significant that have gone missing is significant. As a matter of fact, not only has it been significant amount of children that have gone missing or not gone missing, but they're starting to recover them. Trump had already, I'm not saying Trump, but Trump's administration has recovered 100,000 kids, 105,000 kids or something already.
I think more than that. I don't know.
It was like 105 or 110,000 kids.
Since when?
Since he's been in office. And like, dude, it's since the first, almost 1 year.
Oh, yeah. What about all the ones when he was in office before?
This isn't about before. This is about right now. Okay. Right now, because ICE wasn't running around before doing all that dumb shit. This is about
I just
right
know Melania was big into that.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, he did it before, and that was what he ran on before, and why we liked him.
Yeah.
And that's what he said exactly here. And if I could pull up the quote, he literally said, "I'm running." This, if I could pull it up, he literally said, "I'm running to save the children." Like that was literally word for word what he said. Like literally, we want to recover these children, stop the border. You know, we've heard it a million times.
Right.
Heard it a million times. So all I want to let people understand is when I'm making these points, why my compassion for this type of topic is very different because I'm looking at the full picture. I'm not just looking at some gas station clerk on Cleveland Avenue telling me what's going on. I'm actually looking at this from a perspective of covering this for years. Been on this topic for years. This isn't new. This isn't new. I was covering this when Trump was president all the way through Biden and to now. Think about that shit for a minute. You know? So, like, this isn't a biased opinion. This was the only thing. There was a million things I don't like about Trump. This was the one thing that I felt like he would go after because now, do I agree with a lot? Dude, this isn't about how he's doing it. Because we don't really know and I don't really care. Get the shit done. I just don't want to see innocent people clearly get in trouble. Obvious. Nobody does.
Why are you going to tell somebody what you're going to do and then ruin it? Like, you're going to just go do it. Like,
just like do it. Yeah. The hell.
You're not going to tell anybody, dude. You'll say, here, let me tell you my next 10 moves. No.
So it's kind of corny. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, I don't know, man. I'm over here just sort of like, why? Why can't we all have this discussion responsibly and not it be so emotional? And, you know, I've come to the conclusion that if you can't have this conversation constructively and, like, open-minded and look at it from every angle, then we can never have this discussion. You probably shouldn't sub to this channel. You probably shouldn't watch me because we're never going to agree. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to, because I definitely have empathy, but I have no sympathy. Okay? I literally don't. I don't care. If my nephew, who's 4 years old, when he's 16, is going to make him safer, or 8, 10 years old, if that's going to make him safer by going through this right now, then so be it, dude. So be it. Because it is a problem. And it was funny, too, because I remember a lot of people saying, oh, well, you would never know because you're in Columbus where that shit doesn't happen. Y'all don't even know Ohio very well. You really don't. You really don't know Ohio too well because we got all the immigrants. We've got all the fucking Somalians. We've got every Venezuelans. We've got it all here, dude. We're the capital of Ohio, one of the biggest damn states in the country. You don't think we do? Come on now, guys. All right. So let's see. This one says, let's go to this. This one is I'll play this one. I changed it.
Tied to a pursuit involving ICE agents on the north side of Columbus. It happened Friday morning along Summit Street near East Arcadia Avenue. This all raises the question, what role does Columbus police play when officers are called to this type of scene? Erin Simonex following Operation Buckeye. She's live at Columbus Police Headquarters with more information. Erin.
Isabel, good evening to you. Now, this incident was the first time Columbus Police was seen working with ICE agents. While city leaders reiterate that CPD does not partner with immigration policies or procedures, I did hear from Columbus Police Union. They say it's very critical to always comply with federal leaders. A Columbus police report shows Friday morning a man was fleeing ICE agents when he pulled onto Summit Street on the city's north side. The man took off. His car hit 2 other vehicles on the street.
Oh, yeah, he's so innocent. Dude's on a fucking high-speed chase. And to anybody, all right, if you don't know, Summit is right on campus at High Street. That is where the most populated part of campus is. So it's one-way roads. So
It's
this
your
guy's
dude. They had the best parties, buddy.
yeah, Summit had the best parties. High Street, Summit. This
Yeah,
area has-
dude.
I've lived there. Let's see.
He
we
had to
got
block
show
the
for it.
roads off every year.
Yes, it's a one-way road these people are on. All of these roads. Now, some of it does break off into 2, like depending on where you're at. But that's where it's crazy. Is like for like 2 blocks, it's one way, and then it'll go into a 2, and then it'll go back into a one way. Like you got to really pay attention driving around there. It's crazy. Yeah. So this dude's on a high-speed chase. So he's already broken 6 or 7 laws. He's already broken plenty of laws.
Oh, he's screwed.
So is he now an innocent one too?
Street, including this woman's who didn't want to be identified.
They said they called the CPD because my car was hit and it's barely damaged. But the victim's car, who was abducted, his car was lost a bumper, and I later found out it was found a couple blocks away. So he had hit.
So again, Kat, the victim's car. You're talking about the dude who was running from the cops and hit your car, lady? The victim's car got abducted? You hear the play on words that these people are using? Victims, abduction, really? I hate to yell at you, old lady, because I know you're old, because I can see the green in your hands. Look, your cat, your propaganda, and your lies. This is the shit I'm talking about. How can you trust anybody but yourself at this point? This is shit.
Something else while being pursued down a residential street.
Not concerned about her car, but shocked a pursuit involving ICE agents happened right outside of her window.
After this traumatic experience, because it's still kind of hard to do.
Oh my God, it's so traumatic. I lost like a dent in my car. I had to see somebody get abducted. You mean arrested, bitch?
I took an online training class to better identify and deal with ICE, which I wish I would have had before.
Columbus police have made it clear they do not assist with ICE operations, but they were present at this site of the crash, taking a crash report.
By design, nobody has absolute power. There's a reason why you have municipal police, you have county police, state police, and federal agencies, and not one of them is in charge of each other. You have state and local crimes that municipal police enforce, and you have federal crimes that our federal agencies enforce.
But the president of the Columbus FO.
So, being illegal is a federal fucking crime. Columbus police, you ain't shit. You're just police officers. You're literally on the lowest fuck on the totem pole. All you're there to do is take the report and take the guy to jail. That's your job. They might not even want you to take the guy to jail. ICE probably do it them damn selves. Just go ahead and write your paperwork up, bro, because you ain't got nothing really else to do anyway.
He told me, regardless of the law enforcement agency, complying is critical.
In 2020, it was we blamed police for all society's failures. Now we're blaming the ICE agent. If anybody has an issue with the policy or the law, go ahead and change the law or take it up with the government.
Two different points of view with one.
Hey, I get what he's saying there.
Thing for certain, Operation Buckeye continues into Christmas week.
Now, I reached out to the Department of Homeland Security to get an updated number as of today of how many people here in Central Ohio have been detained by ICE. I'm waiting to hear back. I also reached out to the mayor's office regarding the public.
No answer? None? You're waiting to hear back? An estimation? Not even a little bit? So many that you can't count? Or what? Like, fucking great reporting.
Safety concern, and also why Columbus is a hotspot here for immigration raids. Also reached out to Columbus City Council to learn more about its policy when it comes to cooperating with ICE. I have yet to hear back today. Isabel.
Aaron,
Bitch, ain't nobody trying to get a hold of you for nothing. They're not trying to tell you how many people got arrested. What? They don't want to talk to you, bitch. Sorry.
Dominic, on your side tonight. Thanks, Aaron. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement is calling this.
Oh, yeah, check this one out.
As Aaron mentioned, Operation Buckeye. They say they've arrested these 10 men who are from India, Somalia, Central America, and Mexico. Tonight, ABC 6
Do you hear this? This is all my gosh darn backyard, Ryan. Ryan, if I let Marley outside, this motherfucker might try to eat my cat.
Well, didn't one just try to steal your cat the other day?
Yes, I did have somebody try to steal my cat.
Ain't that some shit?
Dude,
you don't say.
He's an adult cat that ain't running nowhere. They're like, isn't that is that your cat? Like trying to grab my old ass cat? Like, leave him alone, bro. What the hell? So they go looking for a different one. Like, they're just trying to take a neighborhood cat. I wonder what they were gonna do. They're probably gonna sell it to their little Venezuelan homie.
Probably gonna try and eat it.
Yeah. Maybe make some slippers or something. I don't know.
Mr. Rantala is digging deeper into who these people are.
They're called the worst of the worst by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, who list charges like rape and drug trafficking. So we're going one by one to find any sort of records of these violent crimes in Franklin County. In its release, ICE first lists.
It's definitely Keeks, and I said this at the beginning. They're definitely here because we are the capital. It's the most populated city in Ohio. And this is where all the illegals are because it's a sanctuary city. They want to come here. They get treated like fucking king and queens. I don't know if they are now, but they are.
Rinder Singh of India and says he's convicted of attempted abduction and charged with rape.
Great guy. Great fucking guy. Great fucking guy. No. Innocent people.
We did not find the origin of this mugshot or any charges like these. Next, Abdirazik Hassan Mohammed from Somalia. ICE states he's been convicted of drug possession.
Say his name 17 times in a row, Ryan. Say it 4 times in a row.
Possession and more. In Franklin County, we only found a traffic citation. ICE states Wilmar at Gardo.
So, do you not catch Keeks? Keeks, do you catch the little pattern here that I'm seeing? So far, they've said 3 people. They've said real hardcore crimes, and then they follow it up with, well, here, let me go back and play it real fast. Let's hear this again. They're like, but we couldn't find any record of it. Then what are you talking about? What are they hiding the record? Are you hiding their record? Oh, are you keeping it on the DL? I think you are.
Shot or any charges like these. Next, Abdirazik Hassan Mohammed from Somalia. ICE states he's been convicted of drug possession and more. In Franklin County, we only found a traffic citation. ICE states Wilmar at Gardo.
That's a pretty giant leap. It went from fucking drugs, da-da-da-da-da-da, to a traffic citation. Get out of here, bro.
Lozano Alcantara from El Salvador has robbery and drug convictions. We did find charges involving meth and a robbery involving a metal pipe and 2 sandwiches. ICE says Ignacio.
What? Did he say? Hold on. Meth, metal pipe, and 2 sandwiches?
2 sandwiches?
Get the fuck. Hold on. Dude. They
better be some good ass sandwiches.
Keeks, did you make that man a sandwich? Did you make him some sandwiches? Keeks, I heard you make them dope sandwiches. Did you give this guy the energy he needed?
We did find charges involving meth and a robbery involving a metal pipe and 2 sandwiches. ICE says.
Hey, yo, I need that clip. Keeks.
Ignacio Gueron is from Guatemala and has been convicted twice of DUI and assault. We found 4 cases against him since 2012, one for peeing in public, the others for driving without a license. The ID he provided was his passport. ICE states Jose.
How could you have your license if you're legal, dude? This dude been rolling around, no insurance, no license, no nothing for years, just fucking shit up, pissing everywhere, getting drunk, fucking acting like a heathen in America. And we're supposed to feel some type of way, but fuck you.
Francisco Diaz Lopez from El Salvador has been convicted of assault. We did not find assault, but
why am I not shocked that the El Salvadorian has assault? They're violent motherfuckers, bro. For real. They go into Chicago, New York, and they take over the gangs. Oh, the gangs ain't shit compared to El Salvadorians. They not.
Yeah, obviously not.
El Salvador, all them cats come into Chicago, New York, are like, fuck you. Y'all ain't shit. This is my city now.
Yeah.
Remember we were covering that shit a year ago and they were all coming in the border? Maybe it was like a year and a half ago, and you're just watching them just smack the shit out of the gangsters, just doing whatever. Remember they're rolling around in their little mopeds and robbing?
Yeah, dude.
Remember that shit, bro? The gangs weren't doing nothing. Finally, like, dude, I was like praying. Come on, American gangs, get these motherfuckers. Finally, they start whooping these dudes' asses and duct taping them to poles and shit and calling the cops.
Oh, shit.
It only took them like 800. It only took, I can't even talk about the story, but I will try to do it the best I can. Was one woman was walking down the street, a guy that looked just like this dude right here, took his belt off. Remember that I know you remember this, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
Anybody that saw that story will
That was bad.
He took his belt off and straight grabbed a female he was walking behind, dragged her between 2 cars, did his fucking thing right in the middle in front of everybody in the street, dude.
Yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, that's one of the older shows.
Yeah, that's an old show. You could go back and find it.
Yeah, we got that old show.
Yeah, and afterwards they ended up finding the guy, and kicking the shit out of them and duct
Yeah.
taping to a tree. It was street justice. We needed that.
Hey, I mean, we did need that, bro.
We did. We did need it for sure.
Saw that he was arrested last Wednesday for disorderly conduct in West Franklin County.
Thank you,
He
Kikis.
was drunk inside a taco shop. He was released Thursday, which was when he was picked up by ICE. ICE states Edelmiro Pedraza Quinones has multiple drug convictions. Sammy Javier Manderas Mahiva has burglary and car theft charges. Cesar Avido Ruiz Mencia has a robbery conviction. Agustin Juarez Rojo has disorderly conduct and trespassing convictions. And Roman Guzman Jimenez was convicted on meth and heroin offenses.
Hey, sissy.
The government does not provide the names of the courts that heard these cases or agencies involved. This is something we have requested. I did not find
again to these news peepers, news sir. They didn't get one answer, dude. But yet they've got all the answers, but they didn't provide us with anything.
Right.
How many did you get? We don't know. What? We don't know. Any response? Nobody responded. Yeah, I didn't know shit. Why are you even talking about it? Oh, we wondered what's going on with these charges.
The federal government does not provide the names of the courts that heard these cases or agencies involved. This is something we have requested. I did not find any of these men with records in the Franklin County court system. On your side, I'm investigator Lisa Rontola.
You're a shitty investigator because you came up with nothing. I've been on my computer. It took me an hour and a half to find some shit. And you didn't come up with nothing? Come on, you shitty investigator.
Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther is being harshly criticized by some of
He should be. He is a
President Trump's biggest supporters. Last week, Ginther posted on social media that the city does not discriminate against residents based on immigration status and that Columbus police will not be used to make ICE arrests. In response, White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller commented, quote, "Why is the mayor of Columbus, Ohio, advocating for mass Somali migration?" Then billionaire and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk commented saying Ginther is, quote, "a traitor to America."
You hear this? Listen, when they look, the last time I went live, when they shut that, I was getting ready to show that fucking meeting right there. This one right here about the Somalians. I had it in the lineup.
Yeah.
The one that got national attention. I was right there on the setup, bro. Ready? I was out of you, but that bitch. And we're not done. We're gonna get it off. Don't worry. We're just getting this algorithm back up. We're getting it off.
Jennifer Lockray with Mayor Ginther's office says in part, quote, "Others can choose name calling. We are choosing to stay focused on the residents of Columbus. Mayor Ginther remains committed to keeping Columbus safe for everyone who lives and works here." The Department of Homeland Security is urging anyone illegally in the country and living here in Central Ohio to leave, and they are offering an incentive. Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin says, quote, "The American taxpayers are generously offering illegal aliens $1,000 and a free flight home for the holidays. If they don't..."
Tell them, Tricia. American dude, it's still coming out of our money, but bro, giving them $1,000 a month for fucking food is coming out of our money. Give them that stack. Give them their flight back home. Maybe give them some American flag so they can remember their stay here. And let's move the line.
Take this generous offer.
I'll even send them a candy cane, and I fucking hate Christmas.
We will find them, we will arrest them, and they will never return. We have asked DHS where that money to make those payments will be coming from, and they have not answered our question. We have been working to get every perspective of this developing situation. We have asked for on-camera interviews with our Republican senators, Bernie Moreno and John Husted. They instead sent us statements they already posted on social media. We've also asked the Franklin County Republican Party. They did not respond.
Yeah, because they don't want to deal with you cuck reporters cherry picking and shitting on what they say. That's why we use Fox, bro. Like, for real, dude. Do you think Bernie Moreno is going to go to you, bitch? You didn't come up with one fucking anything for this whole 7-minute video. You didn't give us anything besides a whole bunch of possibilities. Well, this guy did this, but we got no proof. This guy did. You didn't. You just gave us a mind fuck. But I believe the truth is what they first said, the original charges is what it was. I think they were fucking covering up on the other half. I can't stand that the mayor's trying to divide the police and the community again, as everything was finally starting to come around. This shit's annoying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is annoying, dude. Like super annoying. Like really annoying. Let's see what our sheriff's got to say. The sheriff from Butler County.
Oh boy, you got my attention now, buddy.
Yep.
Here we go.
Let's see what he has to say about this whole deal.
Cigarette for this.
I have a purpose. And with that obligation.
Thanks for your long ass commercial. I never, what the heck? And I want to make it clear too. One person you need to get ad blocker. First off, I got ad blocker. Second, why the hell would I use ad blocker when I get paid from ads? Like, why would I use ad blocker? I'm trying to support other YouTube channels too, bro. It makes no sense.
Hi, Erica.
It doesn't. Oh, hold on. I have it muted because of that.
Administration. And in Butler County, Ohio now, there is one sheriff taking a stand when it comes to enforcing immigration laws. A move that has not come without controversy, though. Our News Nation correspondent Alex Capriello live tonight in Ohio with another News Nation exclusive. Hello, Alex.
Yeah, hey there, Blake. So we're talking to Sheriff Rick Jones. He is loud, he's outspoken, and he's most certainly a character. But really, it's his brash approach to immigration enforcement and also following.
Mind you guys, this dude's a true patriot.
Merry Christmas to you,
True savage, dude. He's Ohio's best. He's like Sheriff Grady of Ohio. Oh, I'm excited.
President Donald Trump's lead that has really gained him that national exposure. With his 10-gallon hat.
It's my shtick. It's who I am.
Ostrich quilt boots and signature stash.
That takes talent.
Sheriff Rick Jones of Butler County, Ohio, seems more like a character out of a cowboy western.
Nobody sleeps on the floor. Everybody has a bunk.
But as he walks down the hall of his 1,200-bed jail...
There you go, Ryan. You won't have to sleep on the floor. You will get a bunk. Are you happy?
Yeah.
He struts with the self-assurance of a man reliably reelected for 6 election cycles, more than 20 years, carrying out the will and demands of the people.
People sometimes thinks that I'm just a hillbilly, a dumb hillbilly. And I've seen a lot of other elected people come and go. I'm still here.
It's the type of bravado that gets the attention of presidents, both past and present.
In a way that you're almost like a mini Trump.
I'm good with that. He has better hair than I do. His comb over looks better than mine. Hey, everybody come up here a little bit.
Shoot, he's even got the inmates voting for him.
Now, who's the best sheriff in the world? Okay, that's what I want to hear. 1, 2, 3, break. Okay, but if you want to know where I stand,
yeah, piss him off. Don't go eat the Warden burger. Go back and watch one of my shows like a year and a half ago. And it literally it has this dude on the cover and it says Warden burger. Watch that one, bro. You fuck around and find out.
Ask me. I will tell you.
But the small
off track of the whole topic to show the Warden.
I know, bro.
The sheriff has made national headlines not just for his quirks, but also his hardline approach to immigration. 20 of his deputies are 287G certified, allowing them to carry out immigration enforcement despite not being federal agents. 400 beds of his jail are designated just for immigrants ICE captures and plans to deport. Since Trump took office for his second term, he claims his jail has taken in more than 2,000 immigrants, and around 1,600 have already been deported.
What is the main benefit you and your deputies get from having that certification?
It sends a message. If you come here illegally, don't come to this county.
Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones.
ICE proudly stands behind the bombastic sheriff, posting videos like this
What
on
did
the
you
U.
say? It sends a message? Because that's the whole point. What does it do? You're trying to send a message so that the other people learn and don't have to fuck around and find out.
Legally, don't come to this county.
Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones.
ICE proudly stands behind the bombastic sheriff, posting videos like this on the U.S. government's YouTube page.
We've made a dent in the illegals. I am what I am, and I've done it this way, and I'm going to continue to do it this way.
Constituents frequently demonstrate outside his office, and one man launched a 5,000 signature campaign protesting a controversial sign outside the jail.
And they're worried that...
Tell me that wasn't you, Ryan.
Yeah,
Tell me
it
that wasn't you.
I've been
You were
sleeping.
You were
I've
like
been
pissed off
sleeping.
about- You wanted your enchilada, and he gave you a Wardenburger instead, and you're like,
Get my
"Fuck."
enchiladas.
Oh, and all of my
You
illegal friends.
better come in with a damn army if you want my enchiladas.
Sheriff's deputies out there are just going to be snatching people off the streets for being black or brown.
That's the same thing that they always say. Racists, bigots. I have one word for that. Horse.
But other locals...
Let's see what happens when you play two sides of the story. It's fucking hilarious, dude. We just watched that last broad give you nothing. Just nothing. Just flooded you. And this dude's just dropping bombs on you like every 30 fucking quote.
Also recognize he's done a lot of good for the community.
Sheriff Jones has made a stand. I know he's made a lot of enemies, but
Hey, go Buckeyes.
he's made a lot of friends too.
And Sheriff Rick Jones is one of the more vocal local law enforcement officials that are carrying out federal immigration enforcement, but he's far from the only one. There are 40 other states all across our country that have some form of 287G program in place.
That's so when I was saying this a month ago, whenever I was covering Grady, I covered this. I covered the Minnesota guy, the Indiana guy. Like this guy said, there's 40 other sheriffs out there that are doing this same shit. 40. That's a very small amount, dude. That's a small amount. You got 52 states. 50 states. I don't know. What do you call it? Do you consider two of them states?
No.
Me neither. We got some states in the country, right? Yeah.
What do you want me
And, you know how many counties there are in all of these states? How many are in Ohio? Like 52 or something like that? Wait, no, how many are in Ohio? Let's see. Let's just look at Ohio, for example. How many counties are in Ohio?
I've never looked this up in my life, buddy. It's going to be interesting.
Okay, so there's 88 counties in Ohio. So if that's just Ohio alone, and we could pull one or two sheriffs out of 88 counties, bro, we need to start voting for our sheriffs. I keep trying to tell you guys over and over, the people that actually want to get your shit done right, go with the sheriffs, man.
You got to. You
got to. You vote in some liberal sheriff that'll tell you to, put your pew-pews away and bend over. This dude's going to tell you to lock, load, and do what you got to do. That's the difference. Who are you trying to rock with? Personally, me, I'm going with this guy right here. So, anyways, I don't think there's anything left.
Thank you for watching.
Okay. So I'm going to show this Wardenburger, and then we'll get back to it. Because I just want to show what happens when you end up in homeboy shit. Ryan, don't get snatched up and end up in Butler County, bro. You're not getting enchiladas, dude. You're not. Enchiladas are not happening, dude.
We make our own enchiladas, man.
You are gonna get a Warden burger, bro. Straight up.
I'm not getting a Warden burger.
This is what happens if you come out my way, bro. I'm only 20 minutes, 30 minutes from this dude. 40 minutes tops.
I'm coming over, mate. I'm gonna come over and I'm making enchiladas.
Oh, well, then you're not going to Butler County because we're gonna be stuck. You can't make it to Butler County, homie. You better hope, bro. But if you come here and they kick in my door, then what's gonna happen? Are they gonna try to eat Harley? Are you gonna eat Harley?
Funny.
There, bro.
That's funny,
heat on
man.
social media for using food as punishment. That right there is the Warden burger. Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones serves inmates in isolation. Our Courtney King sat down with the sheriff today about why he uses it. But Courtney, my question is, would he eat the burger?
And then he ate.
This is great, dude.
Rob, that was my first question for him. So now,
smash your pass, bro. Come on.
not only did he say he would, he did, and we have it all on camera. We're gonna.
Might be the baddest looking fucking news reporter we've watched in a long time.
Show you that in just a few minutes, or in a moment actually. The sheriff tells us that he's not the only one that does this, and that detention centers all over the country do this. And it is important to note that the burger is not made to be bad. We do have the recipe for it, and we'll put it on our website for you. It's basically a turkey burger. The sheriff says that what's punishment about it is that the inmate in isolation gets that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day until they leave isolation. And like you said, he has caught a lot of flack on social media about this. One person even calling him a disgusting human.
The State Department of Corrections is not my boss, so I basically don't give two what they think.
On Wednesday.
I love this guy, bro.
I know he doesn't give zero shits at all.
Zero, bro.
We sat down with Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones and watched him eat this. It's no ordinary burger. It's what the sheriff calls a Warden burger. So you have zero complaints about the Warden burger?
Me personally, no. I would eat this. Hell, I'm eating it now.
The sheriff tells us he's been serving it to inmates in isolation for all 3 meals for the last several years.
This is jail. You don't get to choose. Your mommy and your dad and your aunt Lily doesn't get to make your meals. I'm your aunt. I'm your grandpa. I'm the one that gets your meal prepared and make sure it gets done.
I wish he would have said, "I'm your daddy." Wish he would have said,
"I'm your aunt. I'm your grandma."
Grandpa, motherfucker.
Bro.
Food, bitch. Love it.
The sheriff says inmates get put in isolation for things like fighting, and the burger is an added punishment.
If you get in trouble and you go to an isolation,
it's bad enough you're sitting in isolation, you're in the hole, none of that. But then you gotta eat that bullshit 3 times a day, dude.
so it's no different than your regular cell. And that's what you get 3 times a day, and you get all the water you can drink. It's very nutritious. It's good for you. It has lots of fiber in it. Fiber is good for you, right?
Sheriff Jones says a dietitian.
I like him better than Sheriff Grady. I do.
Oh man,
I like him better. It's a close one, but I like his cowboy-ness.
Proof the burger, and it's not made to taste bad.
It's got many ingredients. It's made with ground turkey, potatoes, carrots. It's got celery. It's got flour.
He says the punishment is in not having variety. Jones says inmates can be in isolation for up to 10 days at a time, which means they could eat up to 30 Warden burgers. Would you ever eat it for 3 meals a day?
Yeah. I'm easy to please on what I eat. I come from a generation that you eat whatever's in front of you.
He used to eat big hairy muffs with his generation. Yes, dude.
Still got
He says he hopes the burger will make inmates think twice about it.
I drink too much coffee, dude.
Acting out while in the Butler County Jail. Has it worked? Have you ever had someone in isolation be like, I'm never getting in trouble because I don't want that burger ever again?
Yeah, we've had people that leave. They always tell me they never want to eat that burger again. And this may be just a little piece that keeps you out of trouble, keeps you from hurting other people. And that's my goal here.
So the sheriff tells us that he's never been fined or ordered to stop using the burger despite some state officials saying that he's violating some policies. And guys, I was not able to try the burger because I'm gluten intolerant, but we have a burger for you guys that the sheriff gave us. You know, because we're doing our job. We need to test the product, let our viewers know what's going on. So
hey, I know you laugh, but I think I am too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Being Italian like me, right? My favorite thing to eat is fucking pizza and bread, like calzones and shit. But bro, I go to one place that's got the best shit, but their shit isn't gluten free, and I blow every time I go there. Like I was load up on calzones and pizzas because you go there, I end up blowing up. I get fat as shit.
Are you telling me that you're allergic to gluten?
I think so. I mean, I don't even know. Honest to God, I think so, because when I eat specific breads and stuff, yeah, I blow up like a fat fuck.
Well, me too.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't be eating the gluten. That's why I buy. That's why when I go to the store,
that makes a lot of sense. I mean, you know,
it does. No, that's why I gotta go to look, dude. I'll tell everybody a little bit. You go to like Aldi's. They've got, because if you go to like Kroger's or your local grocery store, the odds of you finding bread that's just like 3 ingredients is like 0, dude. You really, really don't. Definitely not at Kroger. But if you go to Aldi's, they actually have bread that is just water, flour. It's got 3 or 4 ingredients, dude. That's what you want. It doesn't last as long.
No, it don't last long for shit. You better eat that within like 3 days.
But it tastes, it's like $5 a loaf. Sure shit will.
I know.
You can make a couple, 3.
Man, I put it in the refrigerator. I don't know what to do.
My mom,
I can't eat all that without it molding up.
It's like not even that big either. So you don't even get like a giant loaf. It's only like this big, dude. And yes, you can, but it costs to eat good. That's the thing. Like, dude, I could have gotten the normal white bleached bread, but you're eating God knows what. It's only like $1.19 a loaf. I'm going with the $5 stuff so I don't look like a fat fuck after I eat 4 grilled cheese.
Look at Keith's posts.
Let me see. He ate so much beaver in his day. Keeks, I bet. That's not it. Oh, hell, Tim has a fucking gluten intolerance. Hey, man, I've been telling you all this forever. That's why you see my weight fluctuate so much, you guys. Like, literally, that's why you see it fluctuate. If I go to this store...
That's the gluten? Is that what it is? The gluten?
Yes, it depends on where I go shopping. I go shopping at one store, you're gonna get the fucking bioengineered.
Man, I don't want fucking gluten nothing. Don't give me nothing anymore. Just give me. I don't even know.
And I don't want to put other. I'll just say that another family member of mine. Let's just say he's got the same problem. Ari, tell him.
Tell me.
Erica said you don't feel as bad when you make it yourself. See, she makes homemade bread. She makes her loaf. She's like my mom.
Right. I didn't say nothing bad about it. I said it was good. I said the shelf life on it is you better eat that.
You gotta eat it
real
fast,
quick.
You can freeze it though, and just
That's
pull
what
out.
That's what I.
You freeze it, and you can just pull it out, let it sit for like 5 minutes, and it's defrosted ready.
That's what I do. I mean,
so you be straight. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, all right, let's finish this Wardenburg and get back to ice.
Rob, I think, or Steve, if you guys could taste test
we're
that
both,
and let us know what it tastes like.
We cut it in half, but just like you said, it does smell like a pizza.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, if he fucking puked, I would cry. If the black guy's like, and just just vomited everywhere. The white guy did. You know, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Too bad you have to go to jail to eat this. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we thank the sheriff for
He's about
sending
to
one
be
back. It's not
He's
bad.
going back.
Like I don't think this is
He's trying not to. He's like, I don't.
punishment. Would I want to eat it every day? Probably not. 3 meals a day?
I'm a former vegetarian, so I'm used to stuff like this. But
I know.
actually, it's not bad.
Yeah,
It really
totally.
isn't.
Totally.
You look gay. You look like you'd be eating tofu and fucking peanut and shit. Hummus and shit, you weirdo. Fucking go hum on this hummus.
That was a very, very interesting story, Courtney. And I'm glad you got the sheriff's perspective. Because a lot of times when you see things on social media.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be eating that shit while you're talking. It's disgusting, dude.
Surface, right?
And sorry, Mom, for talking with my mouth full.
I know. Tell me about it. Okay, so weather-wise, the human.
All right, fuck the weather, dude. Let's see what the chat. What do you think about that? I know it got a little bit off of. I know I got a little bit off of the actual topic, but I just wanted to show you how hardcore this dude is, and we'll go down this. Hi, Carson. Love you, Bubba. Hi, Anna. How you doing? All right, so let's get back to the topic on hand. The Wardenburger. There's not enough people to even ask if they would want to eat the Wardenburger. But I would say this: don't fuck around in Butler County. Don't. If you're in Ohio, stay away from Butler County. Is that fair right there?
If they put cheese on that thing, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, well, you know, right now,
look good as hell.
Gluten-free is the problem. If there's no gluten in that shit, look, bro. If somebody takes my ho-hos and fucking honey buns, and I have to beat their ass, so what if I eat that 3 times a day? Don't take my honey bun, bro.
Oh my God, Reed, why are you here again?
Don't take the fucking honey bun.
Reed took the honey bun.
Reed, did you take the fucking honey bun, Reed?
How much? Go ahead.
I was saying, now you gotta hold my fucking pocket for the rest of the day, dude.
You took the honey bun, Reed.
You took it. Now you gotta hold the pocket, son.
Right. And how am I supposed to mow my grass when you were supposed to drop that lawnmower off about, I don't know, 4 months ago? It's snowing out now.
Hey, bro, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's
Reed
for you.
Promising this damn lawnmower forever, bro. Hey, by the way, Reed, we're gonna get this bitch back popping. We just we're back. It's just we gotta get a few shows in before they start letting us do anything. It is what it is.
I told you the neighbor kid stole the lawnmower. Shut the.
Were they? Hold on. Can I ask you this? I can't. Were they maybe illegal? Were they Somali? Possibly.
Ice got him. And now I don't get no lawnmower. And then, he promised
You
me.
substitute your lawnmower for ice? Like, was the guy at Home Depot chilling, waiting to go mow the lawn?
He really did. He promised me a lawnmower, and then now he got his shit stole by the illegals, and the ice probably snatched them up, and they couldn't fix it. So now it's probably just sitting there or somewhere.
Damn, Reed. You fucked around and found out, bro.
Outside of a hotel in Polaris to protest ICE.
Dude, this is like 3 minutes from me right here.
His presence in Columbus. ICE says its Operation Buckeye takes place every day, but recently surged its resources. In fact, on its website, ICE has released the mugshots of 10 people the agency says were in the country illegally. All were arrested locally or throughout the state this year, including during this week's operations. Good evening, and thank you for staying up with us. For NBC4 at 11, I'm Kerry Charles. NBC4 Samantha Bender has community reaction.
It's a noisy night here at the Cambria Hotel in Polaris, where ICE officials are allegedly staying. People are blasting music, their car horns, and ringing bells to send a message that they will do whatever it takes.
Ringing bells, send that message.
To get ICE out of Columbus.
You sure it's just not like the Salvation Army people ringing the bell for Christmas? Are you sure, man?
I can just picture this big bell just going bing.
Is he dressed like Santa Claus? Huh, bitch?
This. They're calling it No Sleep for ICE, and people say they're here to support their family and neighbors. According to social media reports, this comes after a group gathered last night at the Embassy Suites Hotel on the northeast side of the city near Westerville after discovering where ICE officials were staying locally. One woman I spoke with says she was there until about 3.
Yeah, I used to live in Westerville. It was a dry city when I lived there, bro. You couldn't even drink in that bitch, bro. You couldn't buy alcohol in the city of Westerville. That was the first place I lived in Columbus when I moved here. And that's where I went. That's where Ohio, what is it? Erica, if you're in the chat, what's the college there? Is it Otterbein? There's a college in Westerville, and that's where we went. Is it Otterbein? Either way, that's where the DNC was. The Democrat the debates. The Democrat debates were for 2020. It was dope, dude. That was before anybody knew who Kamala was. It was Bernie Sanders. It was all these different supporters. It was like all these different liberal cucked out people on every corner of the street, just yelling at each other, screaming at each other. Meanwhile, Owen Schroyer, that Carly bitch or whatever from Kent, they were all there. Erica was there. My sister was there. We were hanging out with them. Damn, we was hanging out with them. We were kicking it with Owen Schroyer. He was cool as hell. That was in this town right here, Ryan. I've told you this.
3 a.m. last night. She says she's done this for the last several nights and doesn't plan to stop until ICE does. For others, this is their first time, but they too say they will do this as long as it takes until ICE leaves Columbus.
Maybe they're tired tomorrow and they won't maybe take more of our neighbors in custody tomorrow. Maybe they'll be a little cranky and move a little slower. Maybe.
Come on, man.
Come on, Karen. Our neighbors
serious.
always show these white.
What
bitches.
news is this? This is funny.
NBC4 Columbus.
I do it.
Some can get away.
Just making them uncomfortable like they make everybody else uncomfortable. I mean,
like you dressed in like a damn Muslim is uncomfortable, white bitch.
hopefully just a little bit of unrest like this is, better than nothing. Just sitting at home on my couch.
Columbus police are also on scene, and earlier today, more community members rallied against what they call aggressive ICE activity in their neighborhoods. Hundreds of people gathered in Westerville for a protest to voice their opposition with one clear message: ICE is not welcome here.
Free my brother standing tall! Free my brother standing tall!
Chants filled the streets as protesters marched, waved signs, and demanded ICE leave their
Everybody take a look. They're all white. Literally, they're all white. Look.
neighborhoods, turning frustration and fear into a loud show
There
of
might be a few Mexicans and maybe an El Salvadorian, but they look white too, bro.
resistance.
It's really just
Like, man.
You have to be scared anywhere you walk.
These people, I told you, Ryan. I told you, bro. What does that say? Does that say? Oh, it's in a different language. And did I not tell you, bro? They still rocking the mask around here like it's nothing, dude. They still be doing that shit. I told you, bro. I told you that they were fucking doing all these things that they're showing you. I've been telling Ryan's ass for the last year and a half. This shit's been going on.
Yeah, I wonder. Here's what I wonder. Where do they get their news information? Where do they get their sources from? What are they listening to? Like, why are I don't get it.
Are you talking about these people marching?
Yes, the ones with the mask on.
They clearly watch a lot of TikTok. They listen to
I don't know about that.
They listen to the mayor. Oh yeah, dude. Chat GPT, TikTok. Just listen to the fucking mayor. There's you got Ohio State right there. You got Ohio Wesleyan. You got Otterbein. You got they're all liberal ass colleges, bro.
Yeah.
It's not hard for them to get a lot of people to march because they've got a lot of fucking people. Dude, just a Buckeyes game. There's been 110,000 people in a Buckeyes game. The stadium holds 102,000 people on a bad day.
Yeah.
That's just for a football game. There's a lot of people here, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people.
Anywhere you go, and you know, a lot of people out here don't know their rights.
No, they don't.
A baby child that fits the description of what these people are looking for, kidnapping and disappearing. Half of them we don't know. Well,
kidnapping and disappearing. What? Does she have like some suntan bronze on her face?
That looks like a white woman to me.
It's a white woman who's trying to claim like she's got some stake in the game. Looks like now this chick, bro.
Don't know their rights.
Don't know your rights, like this bitch coming up.
I have a baby child that fits.
Doesn't she just look like a cunt?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. The answer is yes.
She does, dude. That's if someone said, "Hey, describe a cunt," I would just put a picture of her up.
The description of what these people are looking for, kidnapping and disappearing. Half of them we don't know. Well, even where they're at.
Protesters
now, bitch, you can do it.
Say as long as the reported increased ICE activity persists, they will not hide and will do whatever it takes to force ICE agents out of the city.
Yeah, they're all white little college bitches, bro.
Yeah,
they're literally brainwashed, man. They're brainwashed, bro. It's so sad.
Indoctrination at its finest.
At its finest, and it's sad. That's why I don't even blame them 1,000%. You know, like they were guided the wrong way.
I know. Right?
I actually
you get brain, you know, like you said, brainwashed a certain way for so long. I don't know.
Dude, they're indoctrinated straight up.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
You're not welcome here. Our immigrants are our neighbors. They're our family. They're welcome.
Stop calling them immigrants. You're pissing me off, bitch. Okay? My family were immigrants. They came here and they were immigrants. They came here, went through the process and became citizens. These aren't fucking immigrants.
Does that look like an immigrant to you, honestly, though? I'm looking at the other phone and it's a bigger picture and I'm going,
dude.
Oh, is that, or was she just fighting for him? Oh, that's the one.
She had a child that was one. She didn't specify what it was, but it was in danger, though. Whatever it was. I don't know, but she probably adopted it, and it was probably illegal because nobody's having no damn baby with that Karen ass bitch. If so, pray to that man. I feel bad for you, bro.
Smash or pass.
Dude, I wouldn't smash her with your shit from fucking 2 hours away, homie. I would smash her with a fucking brick.
No, you wouldn't. Allegedly.
They pay tax.
What?
Allegedly.
Oh no, a brick of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. White sugar. White sugar.
Taxes, they help the community. You do not.
I'll straight hit her with a brick. Fuck that bitch. No, bro. She's catching the brick, bro. I'm going liberal. They dropped it off in my front yard. I just saw a gang of bricks. I said they wanted me to do it, so I fucking did it. Sue me.
Thing for us.
What? Fuck this dude. What? She looks like Humpty. Remember the Humpty dance? Look at her nose, bro. She looks like Humpty, like the rapper. Like she should be singing, do the Humpty Hump and shit, bro. Look at her nose. That don't even look real. Looks like she had her nose up someone's ass. It's brown, at least for me. I'm blind. It looks like it's brown to me. Like she's got a brown nose and a white face. It looks like every time she talks, that nose grew to like an inch or two. Every fucking word that came out of her mouth.
Oh, man. Keeks.
Today's protest was organized by the city's branch of the Party for Socialism.
One of the big things that we're sharing with people is to film the interactions that are going on.
Wait, what about socialism now? Dude, this is so much to take in, and it's only 4 minutes. What about socialism? Hold on.
Today's protest was organized by the city's branch of the Party for Socialism.
One of the big things.
Oh, so this is a bunch of. It's not even. It's a bunch of commies, bro. It's a bunch of socialist commies. Are you fucking shocked?
Smash it fast.
Oh, I want to smash all them with bricks.
Never mind.
Don't ask. None of these bitches get a smash from me, bro. The only thing they're getting from me is a fucking call to ICE so that this motherfucker right here gets mistakenly sent to you know where.
Things that we're sharing with people is to film the interaction.
Smash that. I'd smash that and fucking just out of spite, I'd have to wear like an American flag shirt and like a fucking maybe like a 2016 MAGA hat, you know, and I would do it just for the team.
That are going on. So if you see somebody who you believe is being detained by an ICE agent, to get out your phone and record the interaction.
The Trump administration says this enforcement is meant to make communities safer. It's preparing for a more aggressive immigration crackdown next year with billions in new funding, including raiding more workplaces. But protesters say these actions are tearing local families apart, and when immigrant rights are under attack, they must stand up and fight back.
Go home.
That's it. There is more strength and power in the people than there are people in power. And that is what people need to remember. Together, we can get it done. Alone, we're not going to make much progress.
That was Samantha Bender reporting. We reached out to the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Regional Office again today, asking how many agents are in Franklin County and how many people have been detained. Despite repeated requests, we still have not heard back from a representative.
Well, so that's now two news sources that have given us zero answers of how many people are and were detained and what the hell is going on. That's a whole nother news station. They're just not telling us. We don't deserve it now, I guess. I guess we're not good enough. We're not good enough for that shit, I guess. How long is this? So, like, I got a couple more videos, you know, but I want to watch this. It's literally what I was going to show at the beginning, but I was kind of having fun just rocking out with these ones, like, to be honest. Let's see what this dumb immigration attorney has to say.
Oh, that's pretty funny shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just trying to make clips, bro. I'm just trying to like get like 2 hours and so I can clip it up and start putting it up to like, instead of having to go live all the time, I can put the clips up to get the algorithm going.
I understand.
I did a lot of research into what I have to do to get things popping. So Anyways, I've been practicing on my reactions too. That's for sure. You might hear me talk way more shit now. Because I got a lot of shit to say.
Yeah. We need our clients to cancel work if possible, not send the kids to school, and only leave the house if it's urgent.
Wait, what? So is she talking to the illegals right now? Let's go back. Is she talking to the illegals?
To work if possible, not send the kids to school, and only leave the house if it's urgent.
There is a reported increase in ICE activity in Franklin County today. We thank you for joining us. For NBC 4 at 5, I'm Jared Smalley.
And I'm Jennifer Bullock. We are
So now we just got a bunch of illegals tucked up in their house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Say what you're going to say, because I need to fill up this coffee for a hot second.
I've lived through that shit before. I've lived through it. I was at somebody's house and they had a bunch of fucking Guatemalans. This was 22 years ago.
This isn't anything new at all.
No.
hearing from viewers specifically about activity in North Columbus. Community leaders and advocates tell us there is a...
By the way, that's where we're from, in the North Columbus. You know, it's where I've always lived, North Columbus. So all this is happening. That's why I was able to comment and talk to y'all about it, because I really saw it with my own eyes. I saw it brewing from the beginning till now. Like, I saw it when they were like opening up the shops all the way till now.
A lot of fear in the local immigrant community.
NBC4 Investigates Isabel Cleary has been speaking with her sources all day. She shows us what they are seeing about this reported surge in detentions. Isabel?
Jen and Jared.
All right, before we go further, they said a reported surge in detentions. Whoever's watching, Ryan, let's make a bet. Are they going to tell us how many people have been detained or not, dude?
No.
Are they going to tell us?
Well, maybe.
No.
They'll give us a number, but will that match up? I don't know.
They have never given us one number yet. My bet's going to say that they have not reached back to give us a number. That's what they're going to tell us.
Jared, I spoke with an immigration attorney who says that some of his clients who are here legally, either on green cards, some waiting for asylum hearings, are being detained, and he's not being told why. All day, we've been receiving tips from the community on potential ICE activity. This video came from a viewer in Dublin. Another video shot Thursday as she speaks to a man being questioned in his car.
Can I have the name and badge number? I'm talking to someone right now who was apprehended in Seneca County. He's here with he entered the United States on a work visa, and they still apprehended him, and he's incarcerated right now.
Walter Mess.
Is the work visa expired? Is the work visa expired? And if it's not, then he'll go right back home.
Messenger is the attorney at Legal Immigration Services. McKelly Eldridge is the director.
People with valid green cards and valid work visas, valid asylums, they are being detained now.
Are you getting any reason?
Detained could mean, dude, see how they're playing with these fucking words? If you guys don't know words, detained, okay. So if you're at a grocery store and how about this? You're walking down, you get into an accident or something and they're giving you a ticket. You're not detained yet. You're just now under whatever, you're pulled over. Now, if the cop smells some weed and says, get out of the car while we search it, and they put handcuffs on you, you are now detained. That doesn't mean they're taking you anywhere. That just means they're running your shit to make sure you check out. So detainment doesn't mean actually being shipped off and locked up in any instance. That could be used very loosely. I mean, come on, dude. You guys are playing us with these words. Like, the wordplay is so fucked up. That's why these people are falling for it, Ryan. They can't. This wordplay is fucking them up, dude. Words are, we did the shows on the spelling, the word spell, spelling, spells, words. We've already did this shit, bro. Come on, man. We got to break the spell. You got to get past these. That's why we watch the mainstream shit and break it down, because it's all a spell. It's the wordplay. They use specific words to trigger your emotions.
Yeah. Like, I'll get back to you later.
Like what this bitch just said. Literally, like what she just said.
Like Project Mockingbird.
Visas, valid asylums, they are being detained.
Detained. Like she's using that word to make you think
like when you get arrested, am I being detained? Am I being detained? Because then, they can get in trouble.
That doesn't mean you're going to jail or anything.
No,
that
it doesn't.
You have to stop and give up.
You're just being put in the back of a cop car.
Not even. You might not even go in the back of the car. You might just have to be. Look, dude. You might just have to stand behind, next to the cop car while they search your car, dude. That means you're detained. You're not even in handcuffs.
Yeah.
You're not even. You're just detained, so they can do their work. It could go any way. Like, you got to be more specific. Did these people that you're calling that were taken, were their shit expired? Or were they just where did they get taken when they were detained? Where were they taken?
Oh, I don't know.
Where were they taken? Because I would bet that their detainment meant they got pulled out their car, they got their green card, their passport, whatever the fuck they have to show ran, and then they were let go. Now,
exactly.
as a victim, you're gonna go, "Hey, stop me, them bad ice," and you're gonna run home like you were some fuck. But you knew this could happen at any time. Hey, man, that's the price you pay to be here in the country right now in this damn climate. You came here to work, right? You got a work visa. I don't necessarily think that it's cool, but there's no way to tell. And they're just here doing their fucking job. It's called Operation Buckeye. They're going to be here for I think a week. You got a week, bro. Stay in the fucking house then. You got 1 week. If you can't get through this week, then you deserve to go back where you came from.
You better run.
Don't go to Butler County, bro.
Are you getting any reason for why?
Not at all.
No.
Immigrants are required to check in with ICE on a set schedule. Messenger shared one of his clients did that and was detained.
We were looking for her for 2 days. We only found her this morning. She was detained on Wednesday.
She lives in Columbus and was taken to Williams County near the Indiana-Michigan border. Messenger is seeing people who are following the immigration laws get detained.
They're being supervised through the lawyers. They're being supervised for the immigration court system. They're already being supervised through ICE when they check in, and weekly or...
Keeks, are you watching this right now? If you're watching, Keeks, can you get me a video that would counteract what these people are saying and give us a different view? Because I guarantee there's an explanation for 75, if not more percent of what we're listening to right now.
And even come in physically to ICE appearances. And so there's really no need to detain other than just for the sake of apprehending people and putting them in jail.
Jail? Okay. So now you're sending them on to the jail? I don't think so, dude. The reason they're getting sent to where they're getting sent is because that's where the illegal detention centers are. They're not going to put a whole bunch of illegals in Franklin County jail. See, these people don't tell you the whole fucking thing. You guys need to start telling the people the truth and how these things work. Like hell, if you get caught here in Columbus with an illegal, if you're a felon, you get caught here in Columbus, they're not just gonna make you stay right here. They could ship you off to Cincinnati, like the border of West Virginia, Cleveland, Toledo. It could send you anywhere, bro. That's just the U.S.
Cincinnati.
That's just a U.S. citizen. So what the fuck are you gonna do with an illegal if there's only so many detention centers for them? Think about it. Like, you're not gonna send them to Butler County fucking jail. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a private jail, dude. They're not, like, that's not how this shit works, dude. Like, they're not citizens. To the people that are saying they're citizens, they're not. They don't get the same treatment.
I reached out to ICE again.
I've heard it a million times. They get the same treatment. They should. No, they fucking don't. They never have, bro.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, Miss.
I hope you're feeling better.
You've already missed a. I don't know you feel bad, but yeah, you've already missed a whole hell of a lot of.
Today, asking how many agents they have here in Franklin County and how many people they detained today. I have not yet received a response, but plan to.
Told you, motherfucker. Told you. They didn't give us no fucking answer. What'd I tell you, bro?
Agents they have here in Franklin County and how many people they detained today. I have not yet received a response, but plan to continue asking. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Isabel Cleary, NBC4.
I'm 3 for 3, bro. I told you. I fucking told you, bro. I said they weren't gonna tell us, dude. They just weren't gonna tell us.
Yeah.
I told you, dude. Hi, Miss. How you doing? Merry Christmas, Miss. I don't see you in the comments, though.
What? Dude, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? Then what do I have to say it?
Oh, no, there she is. Yeah, yeah. Dude, you should have stopped.
Are you on all comments?
You should have started at the beginning, Miss. You gotta rewatch this one. I'll keep it up for like. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you because I'm not probably gonna keep it up, but I'll send it to you so you can watch. Because like this one, we kind of went a little. All right. Let's see. Anything else before I get into the last one, and then we'll end this bitch. We already did the Westerville people, right? No. No, we didn't do this one. Okay. We'll do this, and then we'll watch this little meeting. Yeah, Miss, you'll like this one. This is just about Columbus, dude. This is all local, and you'll see the bullshit we're going through. I broke it down for y'all the best I could off the quickiness. So let's see what these little bitches in Westerville are saying now.
Customs enforcement agents say they have made 10 arrests in central Ohio. It's part of what ICE is calling Operation.
So, Ryan, real fast. So far, from the very first video we watched till now, I've only gotten 10 arrests. 10. They've showed us the 10 people. This guy just said 10. The other dude, remember we just watched the 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of funny. Most of the sources are saying there's no amount, but yet they're saying 10 here. Like, what if it was only like 10 people? They came in and got like 10, 100 people or something. It's not even that many people yet because it just started. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give them an extra like 20 or 30. Even that.
Oh no, there's more. I'm just saying those are like some 10 bad ones, but I think there's a lot more, dude.
All right, well, let's go. Let's shoot, man. Shoot.
Buckeye. It's good to have you with us for 10 TV News at midnight. I'm Colin Dorsey. This as communities across the city have gathered for demonstrations opposing ICE's presence in Central Ohio. This latest demonstration happening in Westerville this afternoon. 10 TV's Kristen McFarland talking with people there who got together expressing their concerns.
Demonstrators packed a skate park in Westerville Sunday afternoon, saying they are standing in solidarity.
How dare they use the Ohio
Your
State?
hat, dude. It's killing me.
Bro, you can't do that.
Not your hat, bro. This is that.
You can't do that, bro. I know I wore this on purpose, dude.
I know you did. Just like the NASA hat, just like the.
I knew exactly what I was doing. Hell yeah. I almost wore the NASA hat just to fucking troll. I did.
Against recent immigration.
Oh, wait, why were they using the OHIO fucking oh yeah, because they're a bunch of I'll tell you why, like I told you 3 videos ago. It's because all these liberal fucking college
enforcement efforts.
It's very unexpected, it's very inhumane, and it's not right.
The rally started with community leaders speaking out about recent.
These are all socialists, by the way. This is socialist. We watched one of the videos. It is literally, this is Socialist of Ohio or some shit that's throwing this.
An ICE activity in Columbus. From there, the crowd marched down Park Meadow Road, chanting and holding signs reading ICE out of Columbus.
But the support and the love gives me so much inspiration and so much hope. I am so grateful that we can come together and protest peacefully and ideally be able to push for a change earlier.
I think that's a J, dude. Look at that nose.
This week, an ICE spokesperson said agents are in Columbus to support public safety and enforce federal immigration laws. Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther also responded to the recent enforcement actions.
While some may say they're here to make Columbus safer, the fact is Columbus is already safe. We have not asked for and do not need this unwelcome intervention.
Around the same.
Is it already safe, though? Is it, though? Is it already safe? I mean, I literally wasn't even able to tell you what the Somalians are doing. Is it really safe, though? Mayor Ginther, I think, likes to get pegged, bro. I do. I think he literally gets pegged while he does his fucking what's it called? Press conferences.
Same time, Senator Bernie Moreno weighed in on the ICE activity.
There's certainly people with active deportation orders. This is not about targeting different groups of people. I myself am Hispanic. I was born in Colombia, South America. I came to the U.S. legally. I followed the process, became a U.S. citizen. This is not about anybody who's followed the rules. This is about people who broke into our country illegally, skipped the line, and are taking advantage of this country. And ICE is doing their job.
City leaders say the Columbus Division of Police will not investigate residents solely based on immigration status. Reporting in Westerville, Kristen McFarland, 10 TV News.
And along with the most recent number of arrests, on the department's website, ICE Director Todd Lyons added a statement saying, "We operate in Ohio every day, but we recently surged our resources there under Operation Buckeye," going on to say, "Since January 20th, we have arrested drug traffickers, spousal abusers, thieves, and worse. Many of the people we've arrested have final orders of removal dating back years, and none of them had legal authorization to be in the United States in the first place," end quote. Tonight, it's still not clear how many people ICE has detained. Well, for the latest information on the reported federal immigration enforcement operations in Columbus, look for this.
All right, so here's basically what it boils down to now. We're at 1 hour and 58 minutes. I don't know who's really watching. We either can cut it at 2 hours right now, or I've got, which is really was like the capping of it all, which is the main video I have. Do I save it for another day, or do we leave it at 2 hours, or do we do it? It's like
fucking save it until we get the goddamn numbers back. I mean, gosh.
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes long.
Sorry.
Let me see.
Do it.
Yeah. only 20 minutes long. I mean, if it's good enough, I'll replay it again. But I got other shit to talk about, bro. And there's going to be way more ICE stuff to talk about. This will be played out and done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can clip it, I think. What do you guys think in the chat? I know it says 2, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not even looking at the views or none of that
Just
shit.
a like, for fuck's
I
sake.
already knew that this was going to happen coming in to the show. So my goal is just to come in to put on a good show and practice because it's been a while. Why is it not letting me see the damn chats below? Not letting me see everybody's chat. Oh, here we go. Oh, Ryan deleted it. Okay. We'll start. We'll start. We'll
I
start watching.
got a feeling I know who it is. That's all.
We'll start watching it, and if it sucks, we'll turn it off or whatever. I mean, I just feel like we could get clips out of it, or again, I could play it again. And literally, I'm not posting this video, so it doesn't really matter at this point. All right, let's just do it and get it over with, even though we're in a perfect 2 hours. Do your thing how you want to do it. You already knew what I know, miss. I knew what your answer was going to be. And I feel like it's like only right for the people that are watching to get the full shit. It only makes sense to me, bro. I want to show it again. If I show it again to you people that are watching, it's because I want more people to see it. Not because I'm any other reason. I don't fucking know what it would be. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Do you know you guys are gonna get this is gonna rile me up. I'm just letting you know. This shit's gonna piss me the fuck off. You guys get ready. I will rant for this one. No doubt in my mind. I'm assuming.
Reed, I don't like you.
Oh, dude, by the way, the source of this is WOSU, like literally fucking Ohio State's. But this is Ohio State video straight from Ohio State, bro.
Welcome to Columbus on the Record. I'm Mike Thompson. Immigration and customs enforcement agents have been detaining people in Ohio for close to a year. But reports this week indicate that ICE activity has increased sharply. Immigration advocates report an increase in detentions. Social media channels feature an increase in images and videos of what appear to be immigration arrests in the Columbus area. Columbus City Police and city officials confirmed the activity and renewed their vow not to help federal agents conduct immigration operations. ICE says the efforts are to uphold public safety. Mayor Andrew Ginther pointed to crime stats that show the city's murder rate is down and the murder solve rate is up.
These statistics are important because they show our city is the safest it's been in years.
I call bullshit. I call bullshit already. Dude.
You don't say.
Crime is absolutely through the roof right now.
And they paint a picture of trust between Columbus residents and law enforcement is the strongest it's been in some time.
You think?
Building the rapport between
You think? Because they were just trying to defund the police like not even that long ago, like a few months ago. Fuck you, liar.
Police and residents that we have long sought. And this questionable federal operation could erode and undermine that hard-earned trust.
Man, I just dropped the hard F. I won't swear no more. I can't help it, bro. There's not enough people watching where I'm like, it's hard. Like I'm telling you, watching this stuff really irritates you. Because you know this dude's about to just.
Stanley Gates, the Trump administration says it is just carrying out operations to detain and deport immigrants who are here illegally, undocumented immigrants. Why shouldn't the city provide some support to that operation if it's just adhering to the law?
Well, it's not in the city charter. And so, I first applaud the city for their stance and what they're doing to try to make sure that residents are safe. This country was founded by immigrants. I think of folks at this table, folks that are watching. Most likely your parents, your grandparents came from a different country. And so, I think that even when we look at the research too, I saw a stat that one.
Yeah, my grandparents sure as hell did, but they did it legally. They came here, got their green cards, went to court, worked, and literally got here legal.
Third nationally, and over a half of the cities that were doing these crackdowns involve non-criminals, right? And so I think when we go back to the root of what folks talk about, I think of even just the Black community, we know this story very well of government going unchecked. It's been told that it's for our own good, and whether that's slave catching, COINTELPRO, stop and frisk, history has shown that enforcement without trust makes justice disappear.
Sorry.
This is the shit they're watching, Ryan. This is the shit that they're watching.
I was asking earlier.
We found the video. We found the shit.
All right, guys. This is why. Oh, I mean, I can't say that. Okay, keep going, man. Shoot.
Oh, dude, I'm annoyed. I don't know if I'll make it through this. I don't have it in me, bro. You only live one life, bro. I don't got enough time in my life to hear this bullshit.
How is this? They're targeting
probably immigrants.
And how is this not racial profiling? Some of the folks there detaining are naturalized citizens in some cases. They are here legally on work.
It was founded by settlers, by the way. Sorry.
These people are fucking stupid.
And on asylum, they're here legally, but they're still being detained.
Well, I don't know whether they're targeting or not. One key person who's an experienced legal eagle at City Hall said, go back and look at the tape again. And I did, and I realized what he said, if you carefully read it, he really wasn't threatening to impede or stop what ICE is doing. One of the bigger questions, however, is in the past, and we saw it happen in the Boston, Rhode Island area with those two shootings, having local, state, and federal cooperation is important. So as long as the city is not doing anything to impede federal operations, enforcement of federal law, or there's any other kind of violence or other things, I don't think there's going to be a problem. But part of it is posturing, because remember, Andy Ginther wants to stay to the left of the city council president who wants to run against him in 27. So I think the mayor is posturing, but he didn't really say anything that's too over the line because he doesn't want to threaten the flow of federal money in the future by being somebody violating the law.
So the city officials really can't do anything. The federal agents are here. They're operating lawfully. You may disagree with them and their tactics, but the city can't tell them not to enforce the law, right?
Yeah, I think the city's doing all it can, which is really distancing itself from what's happening. And something I'd add here is that part of the sell from the Trump administration is we are going after the worst of the worst. And we don't know a lot about these. I don't want to speak too out of line. Who knows who these people are? But some news reports are citing ICE activity at schools. There was a report at the Columbus Dispatch that a man was tackled on a bicycle. What crime can someone conceivably do?
Ryan, do you think that man stole that bike? Dude, there's
I mean, it's got my name on it.
I mean, is that bike? It has my name. Wait, that's the same color too. Wait, that's the bike I got for Christmas. I'm just trying to go to work. What do I do?
Dumbass.
Be committing while on a bicycle. It's just, if these are really
that illegal stole my bike.
The worst of the worst. It is incumbent on the Trump administration to prove that, and the evidence before us, the limited evidence that you can get from an agency where its agents are wearing masks at any given time, is limited. That case has not been made.
Stanley, 53% of Ohioans in a recent poll done by Emerson College in Boston.
Yeah, I gotta do it again. The illegal stole my bike. That fucking legal stole my bike. I had to do it. I just had to do it.
Well, I mean, if nobody knows who Owen Benjamin is, you know, you should probably look him up.
Go look him up. Go look up the song.
Mass deportations in Ohio. They say it's a good thing. Is this not what voters in Ohio who voted for Donald Trump want?
This is what voters want. But I think at the end of the day, it's not what should be happening, right? Jake just said it.
All right, it's what the voters want, but at the end of the day, you don't care what the voters want because you're a socialist and you just want what you want, bro. But we already started this show off by saying 7.3 out of every 10 Americans voted for Trump in 2024. You are not the majority, bro. No one gives a shit what you want, dude. Let's just be honest. We don't care. Yes, to answer the question he posed right before that. Yes, we voted for Trump for this shit. Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did. 73% of us.
That's what we wanted. If he didn't do this, he would be an absolute failure in my book. If he didn't have this at least going for him.
I bet you 80%. I honestly would bet it would be 80%.
Vote for Donald. So he asked him, is this what Donald Trump voters want?
Voted for Donald Trump want.
This is what voters want. But I think at the end of the day, it's not what should be happening, right? Jake just said it. Folks should not be afraid to call 911. They should not be afraid to go to school. They shouldn't be afraid to go to work.
Yes, they should.
That's what's happening.
Yes, they should. They should. They just offered kindly offered. They were going to give you $1,000 and a free flight straight back to where the fuck you came from, bro. That's polite as shit.
$1,000 and juice.
A free flight out of here. Come on, bro. You want more? Do they deserve reparations too, bro? What?
We're putting folks to have to go to the shadows and run from folks when they're just trying to live their life.
Some of these immigrants, they're here on asylum, they're here legally, but they have like appointments with immigration authorities, and they're afraid to go to the appointments which they are required to go to, because if they go there, they're afraid they'll get detained. I mean, what's an immigrant who's here legally, at least temporarily, to do?
I'm not sure, because there's all kind of categories, because there's clearly millions and millions of people who came in when the open borders were happening during Biden as president. And there's a question of what do you do to fix, because clearly some of those people that came in illegally are working hard, paying taxes and being productive. Some are not. Some are costing taxpayers a lot. So it's hard to generalize and say it's all one way or it's all the other way, because really the failure we've had for decades is Congress hasn't really addressed the laws and changed them to adapt to the changing circumstances.
Bro, he's on point. He's on point. That was the only thing I've heard yet that made any type of sense at all.
Jake, it's hard to predict the future, but we have not seen the activity that Chicago has seen or that LA has seen, other cities have seen. But if we start to see those videos here in Columbus, might that 53% that supports deportation drop a little bit further?
So 53% of Columbus support it. That means more than half, and that means probably more like 60 or 70%, because they be lying. That means, again, back to your 73.5%. That's almost 7.5 out of every 10 people are supporting this, bro. That's what you people aren't understanding.
And the funny thing is, they be I know of few Democrats that have told me they've gone back and voted 10 times. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Just go on.
Might we see some legislation proposed to say, let's find a solution for this?
Well, I think mass deportation is something that people conceive of very differently in the abstract of, heck yeah, mass deportation. But then when you actually see what it looks like, when you see masked federal agents who won't identify themselves and are throwing sometimes.
What did you think was going to happen? When you hear the word mass deportation, can I ask you, I'm going to look at the chat. I'm going to talk to you guys, and I'm going to look at Ryan. May I ask you, when you hear that, what do you think of? Here, I'm going to go back and play the question again. I just got to stop. Here, one more time. What do you think of?
Has seen, or that LA has seen, other cities have seen. But if we start to see those videos here in Columbus, might that 53% that supports deportation drop a little bit further? Might we see some legislation proposed to say, let's find a solution for this?
Well, I think mass deportation is something that people conceive of very differently in the abstract of, heck yeah, mass deportation. But then when you actually see what it looks like, when you see masked federal agents who won't identify themselves.
Okay, mass deportation and the whole act of it.
It's necessary.
I mean, like, look, dude, my thing is, and I said this now, we're 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've probably said this 5 times. When in 2020, right, through 2024, when they were pouring in through the border and I'm going live screaming at the top of my lungs about the illegals, and I thought my neighbors probably thought I was fucking psycho. Okay? Dude, everything we said is exactly what's going on. Every damn word that I said is, I literally said, do you think when you're bringing these motherfuckers in that they're not going to crawl under a fucking rock? How you going to get them out? It's not going to be easy. You know, it's real easy to jam something in and then try to get everything back out. It ain't very easy.
I got a phone call today. Said, everything you've said in the last 3 years has been right. I'm like, no shit. Now we can dig deeper into the fucking, you can go into your own rabbit hole. Go ahead and go. Research the
shit. I've been thinking about going, like, I'm thinking about like this episode right here, bro. I'm thinking about just like what my just sitting there going live and just showing this episode again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to go back and find some of these old ones, bro.
Yeah.
Where we were talking about this shit when it was like new, before Eagles Pass, before any of that stuff.
I think we could play those videos, and then we could do the reaction video on the side of it.
Yeah.
Talking about when we were doing the video. That's
what I'm saying. I think we should, bro. I think we should go back to the Wardenberger one.
Let people know.
There's a whole lot of them. There's a whole lot of them, bro. We should react to those videos. We should, bro. That's a good, like, honestly, because we have some gold that were like way ahead of its time.
Right.
Way ahead of its time. We were definitely talking this same exact shit years ago. It's weird.
I was probably just in the chat.
Yeah, same, miss. No, you were probably the mod, bro. I'm talking like
you were modding in there too, miss. So you're gonna have to be there, cause
all y'all's names gonna get brought up in those shows. Maybe not, dude, because we go so far back that there's only like 30 or 40 views on some of our best fucking videos, bro.
Yeah, I am.
That was how we progressed, you know?
I don't even want to say it, but yeah. If we can get away with it, yep. Do it.
It needs to be done. I don't know how much longer I can watch these cucks talk, by the way.
Also throwing sometimes legal citizens or people with legal rights to be here into vans, those opinions change. And yeah, those opinions change.
Right. Let's get to our next topic. Data centers have become the latest controversy. Developers against local.
That means they're done talking about it. I do want to hear what they're going to say about the data center, and then it's over. Cool. All right.
Residents, because artificial intelligence needs computing power. Data centers are popping up all around the country. Data centers are basically huge computer warehouses filled with servers, hard drives, and routers. They consume a lot of energy to power all that computer's power and a lot of water to regulate the heating and cooling systems.
Remember the asshole in the chat that was saying you don't need water to do this? Remember that shit? I sat there and argued with them forever. They're like, it's not the water. Dude, I've been watching. They're putting up a data center right here in Columbus, and they're like, everywhere around us is all, nobody wants it. Not the city council, none of that. Nobody wants these data centers, bro. Trump is putting these bitches in regardless.
Up until recently, communities have welcomed them, but lately communities are pushing back.
Yeah.
Hardin Township and Washington Township here in Central Ohio, those trustees in those townships have passed temporary moratoriums on data centers. Jake Zuckerman, what's happening?
They're finally starting to wake up, dude, because they're taking out precious farmland and they're taking out a lot of shit, taking people's jobs.
These things popped up like 10 years ago. I saw one in Hilliard, fairly near where I live.
So I used to work in Hilliard. He just said there was a data center in Hilliard 10 years ago. Do you understand that Columbus, Ohio is the very first smart city in the whole entire country? And that passed 10 years ago. Maybe more than 10, maybe 11.
Pretty harmless, looks like a warehouse, no big deal. Now they're evil in some communities. What's going on?
Well, let's think about them. I mean, for one,
even the Democrats are saying they're evil.
And you got to understand, for about 10, 20 years, the city of Columbus, our power demand was flat because as more people come, we've gotten more efficient. So we don't even need more power for those more people who are here. All of a sudden, the city of Columbus needs more power than the entire city of Manhattan. I mean, it's a skyrocketing demand for electricity that puts upward pressure on all of our electric bills. Meanwhile, the state is subsidizing these through sales tax credits. The federal or the local governments are giving them property tax abatements. All of that pushes a tax burden on people. It pushes an electric bill burden on people. And what do these things provide? They don't employ very many people. They don't do a whole lot for anyone. What's the point? What is in it for the people who have to live nearby them and deal with the noise and deal with some of those other externalities you mentioned?
Well, computers are here to stay, Terry. Artificial intelligence is here to stay. We need these data centers to make these new systems work. Where do we put them?
Well, there's a lot of pro-con arguments, and I talked to somebody that lives near one of the proposals in the Dublin area, and there's concern.
This guy seems pretty based, and we're basically in Dublin.
Heard about the noise or buzz associated with these centers, which might or might not be true.
Used to be some bad bitches in Dublin, bro. That's where the first Wendy's ever is. That's where Eric Clapton lives.
True, depending upon how it's set up and operated, but part of it, it seems like New Albany is doing well with tons of data centers there, but they tend to be at a distance on the far east side, away from the.
New Albany is on the east side of Columbus. Dublin is on the north side of Columbus. So they're talking about there's data centers all around. I didn't even know this, dude. We have to clip this shit too, to be honest, this whole entire part.
Residential areas. So clearly there's things that need to be negotiated and worked out. And on the power side, the good news that a number of these locations are being located on or near major gas lines because they want to produce their own electricity. So some of the estimates of we'll need as much electricity here as Manhattan might not come out true because there's things proposed but might not actually happen. But if they can generate their own power, if they're efficient in water use, it might not be as bad. But how do you position them, particularly if they're too close to residential areas?
Stanley, is this going to be a case where the data centers end up being in rural areas or in lower income areas, and they're not going to be in a community like Washington Town?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. They're going to build it right in the middle of Cleveland Avenue and 161. Right next to the Somalians, goddammit.
Which is near Dublin.
I mean, I think they're going to be all over. They're already starting to pop up all over the state. I don't think they're going away. I mean, I liken these data centers to like railroads. They are the railroads of the 21st century. Instead of shipping metal, we're shipping information. And so it's something to watch. And, you know, I think with the tax breaks that are being given out, we're going to continue to see, you know, folks be around.
And I think you make a good point.
The fuck answer was that, bro? What did he say? Is there anybody even watching? Does anybody in the chat understand what the hell that guy just said? I don't even fucking know what he said. He made no sense.
It's the railroad of the future. So
the railroad of the future. He would have to bring in some sort of. At least he didn't say underground.
Can't ignore it. It also brings lots of jobs. And there are a lot of, on these data centers, huge numbers of jobs and revenue created in the construction of them. The actual jobs, and I've talked to the mayor of New Albany about it, the actual operating jobs are kind of limited, but he makes the point that it helps attract other technology related things, which generates more jobs. So you just can't rely on the past, because sadly there's people in Youngstown waiting for the steel mills to come back. They aren't coming back. This is part of the future, but how do you manage it so it impacts in a positive manner?
Springfield is a community that wants these data centers. The old Lexus next.
Springfield is where all the Haitians came and were eating the cats.
The cats and the dogs.
Yeah, that's also a more country, rural area.
Yeah, I ain't never had a problem going to Springfield, bro.
That's not until, you know.
Not until that. I ain't gone there. I ain't been there.
Not until they put a fucking warning sign with Marley's face on it and said, hide your cats and dogs.
Yeah. This facility, they want to put a data center there. So they've offered tax abatements, 100% property tax abatement for 15 years. The school department says it will start to collect the tax money 15 years from now. Are data centers going to be what they are 15 years from now, what they are now? I mean, 15 years.
Fuck no. Are you kidding me? In 5 years from now, it's going to. Are you?
This is a lifetime in this technology.
Well, and in the data centers, it's basically a giant open warehouse, and it's easy for a CEO someplace else to snap their fingers and have all the equipment moved out in a few days. So there are some questions. It's not like a steel mill or an auto plant where they've got a huge amount of fixed assets there. So there are a lot of policy questions. Again, there's pro and con to consider.
So people also want the investment too.
Absolutely.
And I think.
Did he just say that they can snap their fingers and have it gone right away?
So,
what about all the runoff from it all? They're just going to pollute wherever it stands. Is that going to go along with them? I'm just wondering. You know, all the fucking all the runoff that go into all these farmland. Will that go? Or all the water that's being used that's contaminated from it, will that get better? I'm just wondering. What's it going to do to the drinking water?
It's a fucking fact.
I know. I'm being facetious as hell. Bro.
That's the other part. Some of the companies, I mean, Walter, Google's another one where they're investing in the community. They're listening and working with the communities too.
That's how you know shit's fucked up, when Google's investing in your shit, bro. Who trusts Google here? Nobody. You better not trust Google.
My God.
I know. If this is like, oh yeah, Google and Elon Musk and all these fucking tech fucks are supporting it, you should know right away, bro. Like, this is not good. That's surveillance state. This is, if you want to really get into it, this is something. If I knew Trump was going to bust this shit out, I wouldn't have even voted. That's just this one thing that's really pissing me off with Trump, bro, is he's pushing this shit. He's pushing the big pharma really hardcore in Israel. I'm going to leave it at that for now. But there's things about him that just aren't right. And this right here is bringing on the new, you know what, order. I don't want that tag under my video.
No, I don't do that.
And so, folks want in on that. Springfield's one.
But there's relatively few jobs, Jake, and they're, like Terry said, they're warehouses. They can be taken apart pretty easily. Should communities say, you can put your data center here, you can use the electricity and your water in my area, but we're not going to give you a tax break? Is the data center not going to locate there? And would it be a big loss if it didn't locate there?
Yeah, well, there are two different questions baked in there. There's a question of, should these data centers be here at all? And I don't think anyone is really waving the flag saying abolish the data centers, burn them all down. But I think there's a legitimate question here of why are we these are the wealthiest, these are companies that have market caps bigger than most countries. Why are we giving them these property tax abatements? And if the answer is because they might go elsewhere, who really loses? I really question the loss to the citizenry if Google chooses not to invest here.
But when you're a state that's known, part of the question, it's been drug out on the Intel plant. I still think it's going to come and produce the jobs. But if you're into some forms of technology, it does send a message out that you're with it and you're focused on the future. So it does attract other jobs, plus the construction.
Okay, so he's about to say plus the construction, which will take more manpower, right? I've got a video that I've been holding on in my arsenal that I want to do, because I want to do a whole show like I just did on ICE. I want to do a whole show on the data centers, and I've got some shit in my arsenal. Totally, hold on, I gotta repeat. I gotta hear what that fucking dude said again.
If you're into some forms of technology, it does send a message out that you're with it and you're focused on the future.
The jobs, bro, once these centers are built, it only takes this was a super data center. These ones seem like they're smaller, which probably take less manpower. And the super data center that's in Huron, Ohio, it takes I think, I don't know, 100 something people to build it, maybe 1,000. And there's only 80 people that work there. And this thing is acres and acres and acres, 30 acres, I think, if not bigger. It's just all computer. It's only run by a handful of humans. It does not create jobs. It takes away hella jobs because you're literally cutting into the farm and the agriculture. You're taking away jobs. They're not making jobs. That's bullshit.
Sure. So it does attract other jobs. Plus the construction jobs are major and all the spin-offs of the suppliers. So there's trade-offs, but again, what's the alternative? Because you just can't sit there and wait for a return to the past.
I would add here to make
like I said, the construction is the only thing they've got right now that would say it creates jobs. He had to bring that up. I've already did my research into this. I'm well aware of what that man just said.
To add on that point, besides the construction of the facilities, there's apparently a ton of work. The chips need to be replaced. They only last a few years, so that brings a ton of union work. The unions tend to support these, so just to balance things out a little bit.
Interesting. It's an issue that's going to continue to percolate, especially in the rural areas of Ohio. Anyway, as 2025 comes to a close.
Okay, before we end this, I want to look something up real fast. I want to see how many people work in here. There isn't a single, hold on. With thousands of workers instead of data centers in Ohio, including those Huron and the broad region, typically employ a relatively small core staff of around 50 to 100 people, dude. So this is a massive, so the Huron data center, look it up for yourself. It had thousands of workers. Instead now, that it's done, typically employ a relatively small core of around 50 to 100 direct skilled technicians in operations roles per facility. Though construction phases involve hundreds or thousands of temporary trade workers with total jobs varying by site and operator. See what I'm saying? So yeah, there's going to be thousands of jobs possibly, to build the mother. But once it's built, you're down to 50 to 100 people. I'm just saying they're not telling the truth. No, they're never going to be telling the truth, are they?
Never.
Are they?
Never.
Man. So that being said, is there anything y'all want to say? I'm not going to keep going with this thing. I don't think. Let's see what else they got to say.
The campaigning for the 2026 election will begin to intensify. It appears the two major party candidates for governor are set, even though technically the candidate filing deadline is still several weeks.
I kind of want to hear, but I'm not going to. I don't know, dude. It's going to be Vivek Ramaswamy versus Amy Acton, bro. That's like. To those that don't know who, yeah, I gotta hear this, bro. I'm not going back, but that's who we got to choose from, if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of top Republicans have lined up behind Vivek Ramaswamy in his race against Amy Acton. Two notable Republicans have so far not endorsed the businessman. Dave Yost, who briefly ran against him, has not endorsed him yet, and Governor DeWine, who says he's waiting to learn more about Ramaswamy's vision. On the Democratic side,
we know Ramaswamy's vision. He's like all for these data centers. And like when I show you the video I have about the data centers, you'll see what he has to say about Ohio and why he wants to be governor.
Two notable Democrats have not endorsed Acton. Former Congressman Tim Ryan has yet to endorse her. He, of course, considered running against her in the primary. And former Senator Sherrod Brown, who's running again for Senate, has not.
Another cuck. Another cuck. That dude wins elections just because his white privilege.
Not because of me.
Ryan's Mexican ass voted for him.
I didn't vote for that fuckhead. I mean, dude, why you gotta make me swear, bro? I'm trying to keep it PG-13.
I'm not posting this fucking video, dude. I don't care.
I know, but still, fucking practice.
I know. Dude, I told you this shit was gonna piss us off. I warned everybody.
Jared effing Brown, dude.
I'm telling you, I warned y'all. I said, yo, this video here is going to get a reaction out of me. I promise you. This is going to be one that will.
Well, you got one out of me just now.
So far, they're 2 for 2. 2 stories, 2, and we're on the third one, and Ryan dropped the F-bomb 1 minute.
I can't help it.
We're 30 seconds into the third story, and he's like, dang.
Officially endorsed her. Terry Casey, to the Governor DeWine reluctance to endorse Vivek.
What do you think of Mike fucking DeWine, Ryan?
What do I think? I think if his little face and his little fucking effing little weird nose was sitting in front of me, I would probably put my foot on his forehead and just push him over.
His forehead, your foot would cover his
I'll be real nice, dude.
He's so tiny, Ryan. Your foot would be like his whole face, and then like your toes and shit would go over his forehead. Like you would be stepping on his whole face. Like, dude, here's the story about Mike DeWine before I ran about him. So I worked at this restaurant, right? And I actually was a server once or twice. I was a bartender / server for a little bit. And Mike DeWine was there. And I was serving his family. And Fran, that's his wife, was Fran, right? Fran kept going, oh, you're such a lovely young man. We have a granddaughter that, and like kept trying to say, oh, you'd be good for our granddaughter. And this was when he was actually, this was when he was still senator. He was not governor yet. This was before he was governor. He was still, he was campaigning. That's why he was there. And I'm sitting there going, bitch, you don't want to hook me up with your damn granddaughter. I'll ruin your whole campaign. I will fuck your, because at the time I was wild. I will fuck your whole campaign up. I will turn out your Your granddaughter will get turned out, bro. Straight up. You don't want me in that damn election. I'll tell you that right now. But anyways, point of me telling you is I got pictures of me like with him. Dude, he's like up to here on me, dude.
Yeah.
I was hovering over him. I was literally like this, hovering over him and shit, dude. He was tiny, a little fucking twerp. And now let me rant about this dude. Okay, who's watching? I want to know who actually does research.
Reed's sitting here watching, asking questions.
What are you confused about, buddy?
Yeah, buddy.
Explain. Explain your confusion.
No.
So, Mike DeWine. What was I gonna bitch about? You fucked up my concentration. Oh, Timothy Ballard.
Yeah.
Timothy Ballard has a relationship with Mike DeWine.
Yeah.
Timothy Ballard funded Mike DeWine to go to Hades and bring back these Haitians to Springfield, Ohio. Timothy Ballard also funded Trump. If you don't know who Timothy Ballard is, he is the dude who wrote the Underground Railroad for, what is it called? Yeah, the Underground Railroad, which is about the trafficking, right? And he ended up getting arrested for exactly what he's,
right.
That guy. He out of Utah.
He's the, you know what?
Look him up.
I was gonna say something bad. I gotta watch my mouth.
Look him up, dude. Timothy Ballard. But he and DeWine, there's pictures of them together in Hades. He funded that shit. So that mass exodus actually came from the Republican side.
Ramaswamy. Is there something there? Because he wanted Jim Tressel to run for governor, I think is pretty much a given. He wanted a primary opponent for Vivek Ramaswamy. Is that why he's not endorsing him?
Well, I think part of it, there's negotiations that go on because there's programs that he started. There's people that work in his administration. So this is all part of the negotiation. But the good news from my sources, they're talking very frequently about different issues and aspects of running state government. And also sometimes on both sides, Democrat and Republican, you figure I'm going to wait till when people are paying more attention. Why announce an endorsement between Thanksgiving and Christmas when nobody's paying attention? Wait till a little later when it's more important. And the biggest thing on the whole business of the governor's race is we're getting very close, probably by mid-January is the cutoff point before the early February filing, where you got to announce your lieutenant governor running mate, because you can't file a petition just for governor. You got to have a running mate there. And I've heard names around, but we're getting awful close. By mid-January, they're going to have them announced.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing as what Terry just said. It's going to come, right? I think realistically, Tim Ryan's going to jump in. Sherrod Brown's going to jump in. I mean, Sherrod Brown has gone as far to essentially put Kathleen Clyde over the Ohio Democratic Party. And so with that, it's going to come at some point. I think it's just a matter of when.
Mike DeWine mentioned in one of the interviews that the filing deadline is still a little ways away, Jake. Is he still holding out hope that maybe there'll be a competitive Republican primary for governor, someone who's more in the establishment lane like he is?
Well, I mean, he hasn't endorsed Vivek, but he did say, I'm going to endorse the Republican candidate. And it seems all but certain that Vivek is the Republican candidate. So you can do a little mental jujitsu there. But I think one of the more interesting things going on is this Republican attack line of Amy Acton is she's the COVID queen.
She is! You dumb little bastard! I knew you were going to... Did you hear what I said? I said he's like Dr. Fauci. She's the Dr. Fauci of Ohio, bro.
The filing deadline is still a little ways away.
Yeah,
Jake.
dude.
Is he still holding out hope that maybe there'll be a competitive Republican primary for governor? Someone who's more
everybody in Ohio knows that shit.
Well, I mean, he hasn't endorsed Vivek, but he did say, I'm going to endorse the Republican candidate. And it seems all but certain that Vivek is the Republican candidate. So you can do a little mental jujitsu there. But I think one of the more interesting things going on.
Yeah, so you could do the wordplay there. No, right? What he's about to say. Oh, well, everybody calls her the vid queen. She was, right? Was she not? Every day when they came on and did their little vid fucking public announcement, she was right there talking her shit, making all the rules. While little pipsqueak Mike DeWine stood behind her like a good little boy.
Yeah. That was a whole shit show. The whole thing.
Shit show. A whole shit show. Imagine that bitch being governor and having to see her for another 4 years is actually kind of traumatizing to me.
It is.
Like, I feel like a liberal right now. I literally am traumatized.
Is this Republican attack line of Amy Acton is she's the COVID queen, you know, she's lockdown Amy, et cetera, et cetera. But behind every single decision she made, often the signature on the page next to hers was Governor Mike DeWine. So I think that that's at least something you'd have, like the governor would have to talk about if, you know, if all her actions were as his employee, stop beating up on my employee if I'm going to endorse you.
Well, he said it then, and he said it again recently in reports that the buck stopped with him, Terry. He says, she didn't do anything that I didn't say was okay. And of course, he's the governor, and she worked for him. So as part of the negotiations, you know, don't pick on Amy Acton about COVID too much for Vivek?
Well, part of that's going to happen anyway, because in politics on both sides, people do things to feed the base. There's things people do to go after ticket splitters and more moderates, D's and R's. So there's lots of messaging thrown around there. And the big thing is when you run for governor, people want to know, what's your vision for the future? What are you going to do? How can you answer questions on school funding, on how you're going to run the prisons, keeping the highways clear, this little thing called property taxes. Governors, you can't just do the national ideology and spin. You've got to do specifics, including for areas of Ohio.
And that's what Amy Acton's going to have to start doing, Stanley. I mean, we know her as health director. We know who she's solid on health, but we don't know where she really stands on education. At least most people don't. Education, workforce development, you know, property taxes, and how to keep them from rising.
Affordability. That's another one that's going to be, and that should be one of her top priorities and top platforms. And so, I mean, I think the platform hopefully comes out around January, and hopefully right after that, you see some more endorsements roll in as she also builds momentum too to announce whoever is going to be her lieutenant governor as well.
So when do we start to see we already kind of, I've seen some digital ads, I couldn't tell if it was a negative ad on John Husted or a positive ad on John Husted on digital. When do we start to see the ads?
Kind of look like Ryan.
You're going to see some of it, but with probability of no meaningful or significant primary, people are going to be waiting their money until later on, more in the summer and more in September and October. Because why waste it because political things change so fast these days. The shelf life goes out in literally a day or two.
I don't care what
so you don't want to wait.
I don't care what y'all gotta say no more. This shit's boring. I'm not sitting through this. I'll say what's up to y'all before I end it. But I can't sit there and hear the rest of this. Ryan, what do you think about this shit? This is like the typical South Park turd sandwich.
I can't even listen to this shit, dude.
And what I'm saying is, dude, when the election comes, you're gonna have to choose between Ram Shwimmy Shwami and Amy Acton.
Or Amy Acton?
Or Amy Acton. That's worse than having.
I'm gonna tell you, what the fuck? How am I supposed to even? You think I'm gonna vote for Amy Acton? No.
That's what I'm trying to get at, dude. Are they just putting? That's why you can't. For me, I'm not even gonna vote, bro. I don't even want to fucking say I participated in that ritual, dude. I'm good. I can't. I just can't, dude. I could never vote for Ramswamy.
I'm not voting for fucking Amy Acton. That's for sure.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for
Come
sure.
on. After everything we went through with the COVID, everything.
Imagine just going right now and Dr. Fauci running for fucking vice president and voting for him.
Right.
What?
Same freaking difference almost.
That's crazy to me, dude. I don't know.
I
I feel like Ramshwami's gonna win because
of
it
Amy
only goes. No, yeah, that too. But the agenda that's being pushed is literally leaning towards Ramshwami.
Fucking garbage.
Like, dude, I want to play for you the fucking videos, but I don't. We only got 10 minutes. I'm not, because I'm gonna do a whole data center talk. But dude, he said straight up he's going after Ohio, and he wants the Great Lakes to build
Everybody
data centers all around. We watched it together. Shit, you saw it.
Man, I don't like him. I don't like either of them.
So how do you put your trademark? Like, how are you gonna vote for any of them if you don't like them? That's how I feel. It's like, look, dude, because we voted for Trump over Hillary, and like, to be honest, my disdain for Hillary was why I voted for Trump. Same with Kamala.
Same with me. Like, same way I voted. That's what got me into this, is to keep Hillary out.
Yeah. Don't you dare laugh at us, Reed. We sat there the whole time and we're like, you know what? What can they really do to us? All we got is the Great Lakes. They can't hit us with no hurricanes. There's no earthquakes, really. What, some snow? Oh, yeah, here we go. It's getting closer to 2030. They figured it out. We're just going to poison all their farmlands and put them under mass surveillance. Okay.
Let all that shit run out into the river, into the water.
Well,
again,
it's just a lose-lose situation for everybody here, dude. It really, really is. Do you like my setup, by the way? Do you see the color scheme? Did anybody notice the color scheme or no?
I did.
It's green. It's green and red for Christmas with my red. You see what I'm saying? I mean, a Christmas color.
My God.
We got red with the green background. I put up the Christmas colors. I figured I'd make it a nice icy Christmas show.
You went full R.
Marley just jumped up on the table like, bitch, you better recognize. I told you about them legals. Marley knows more about the legals than half these bastards that I have to talk to. He does. Marley's done heard my rants more than anybody but Ryan.
Reed, why are you laughing at Ohio?
Because we're under a shithole attack. Fucker. It's all right.
I want to hear.
We got.
That's like one of the most important states ever.
It is. It's the biggest swing state in the country, but no one cares. But real fast, before we end this, hey, what about Mike DeWine trying to fucking take the weed laws again? Like, bro. That's never going back, bro. They done fucked up. There's no going back.
Mike DeWine.
Dude, and I find it fucking
hearing
hilarious.
his name makes me fucking laugh. He's a little midget dwarf. He's like the elf on the shelf you put on Christmas to scare kids.
Doesn't scare you. He just like looks zesty as hell.
No, to scare the adults. My bad.
Yeah,
you put little Mike
drags in the adults
all
like,
over the place.
That guy.
It would freak. I would be pissed. You put little Mike dolls on there everywhere, like Elf on the Shelf. He looks like an elf. I mean, look at him.
He does look like the elf on the shelf.
Look at his little nose.
He be snitching to Santa and shit, bro.
Man, I don't know.
Bro, I can't believe his wife.
I bet you I'm gonna get no presents this year because that little rat went and told Santa that I ain't getting shit. Oops.
Yeah. Well, it was a good show. I gotta put out another shit, get it popping. We'll be back popping. It'll be out there, hopefully. But yeah, man. Bro, if you have rec, but if you have your card, I don't think the laws apply to us because we have our card. It's for recreational.
Thank
It's
God we got our cards before time to get the cards. We were way ahead of time.
Way ahead of it because I read it's another wordplay. They said new marijuana laws, but when you read the verbiage, it says for recreational, like recreational. Read it. They say rec every time, dude.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. I never once heard medical patients.
I got my card.
Because medical patients are allowed to have 45 days worth on them at any time, and you could have an eighth of every single strain. That's not even possible. They've already made that law, so. They can't do shit, bro. At all. And one more question I just want to pose. It's like, what about the shit that, like, it was legally grown? And just because it didn't come in, like, their, like, dispensary packaging, how does that go? You know what I'm saying?
How does that work? Where you have to only go from with the package that you bought it in?
Yeah, what if you didn't? What if it was gifted to you in a fucking shopping bag or something? Any type of bag.
Gift? As long as it's under 2.5 ounces, you're fucking good, dude.
What if they put it in an empty cereal box and said, "Here"?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. There's like it's so wish-washy, you know. But I feel like it's got to be because they clearly. People stopped going to the dispensaries as hard as they were, I think.
Yeah, man. Alcohol sales are down. Alcohol sales are way down, and now they're all of a sudden a problem.
Now they're all of a sudden going back up. I think that's definitely got to be a campaign from like, because Budweiser, the headquarters of Budweiser is here in Columbus.
Yeah, I'm drinking past there.
So it would make sense that, like, the beer companies and shit would want to like take down that industry, and then it would definitely make sense that big pharma, also
big pharma, big weed. Now you got big alcohol,
cigarettes.
Cigarettes ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Some people quit.
They raise now. You can buy them until you're 21 now, dude. You can go fight in the army at 18, but you can't buy a pack of cigarettes. It's kind of fucked up to me, I think. A little bit.
You could buy a pew at 18.
Yeah, but you can't buy cigarettes.
You can't, not no more. In Ohio, you got to be 21 to buy cigarettes. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's why I love making fun of these little shitheads in Ohio. Like, do you need me to buy you a pack of cigarettes, you little shit?
Like, good though. Fuck it. Like, good. I'm glad they can't buy cigarettes.
It is what it is.
You think that's gonna stop them, dude?
So, yeah, when's it ever?
Well, I don't know. I was buying cigarettes when I was 14.
I was gonna say, when's it ever stop them?
It's not gonna stop it. Raise it to 21. How are you gonna stop it?
They raised the price, so it's like so expensive. It's not worth smoking. They raised the price to raise the age, and it's still not gonna stop shit. Unfortunately,
we can't stop that, dude. That's impossible. Come on. It's impossible. You're not going to stop it unless you just completely just don't sell it at all. And then there's going to be some kind of battle going on. I mean, a big time fight.
Yeah, no, that's where I was going with it, Reed. Exactly.
Guess what, dude? There's going to be I don't even want to say it.
It's exactly where I was going with it, Reed. Like when I was talking about the cigarettes, is that they made hemp now illegal here in Ohio. And I believe so, like, that's taking away from people's vapes. If you hear what I'm saying, so I don't know, man. I agree though. The vape, what is in the vapes that got everybody
Man,
so
the
addicted?
vapes is worse. Vaping is worse than smoking weed.
What's in them? What are in these little pink looking vapes that got everybody so hooked, bro? I watched a video the other day, and maybe I'll do a reaction to it. It was this chick from Cleveland, Ohio, who literally cut up her cousin for you taking her vape.
Man, that's just mental. I don't know.
And then she got the cop to let her hit the vape while she's in the back of the car. I was dying.
I blame Michigan.
Blame Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, every kid has it. Well, Reed, think about if you were a kid, bro. I would have a vape. Shit, we had to smoke cigarettes in the bathroom. We had to fucking smoke our weed and hope we didn't smell like weed and shit. Now, if you got a vape and you're a kid, you can pop a gummy and fucking smoke your vape and never get caught. Shit.
I seen two kids wire the back of a computer and hook up a little cartridge and vape off of that. Like they had to like get all close, like within a foot and a half or something, and they would hook up the wires and put it to the vape cartridge and go and then smoke it in class. Like I was like, holy shit! And it's like, you know, it was the same thing as us growing up. Like, you know, like how I was on the school bus. You know, maybe I might have, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Line dryer sheets along my coat just so I could smoke weed. It's the
Definitely
same.
did that shit.
It's just getting worse, bro. Like now they're just hooking up wires and shit to the
worse.
Smoking.
You can't blame them.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's worse. I would say better for the kid. Like if it was us, it would be better because, bro, me and fucking like Reed said, bro, I used to have to smoke cigarettes in the bathroom, bro. You walk out that bathroom and there's no doubt in your mind this motherfucker was smoking cigarettes. Now there was a point in time, but you can hit your vape just walking down the hallway, dude. Like shit.
I was doing that with cigarettes.
I understand before the camera.
But our bathroom got shut down for the whole year. It was chained shut to the gate.
It was the upstairs bathroom at the top of the stairs. The upstairs bathroom, dude. Always, bro. You wanted to get your smoke on. Go to the upstairs bathroom.
I went to the vocational school, so I went to the other one. But dude, we had it chained shut. You couldn't get in there. You couldn't go in because every time you walked in there, it was just pouring out with smoke, and there's like 20 cigarette butts in each urinal, and it was so bad that they had to shut it down. So what did they do? They just smoked outside.
Yeah, I remember my freshman year. Everybody sitting around the picnic table and smoked cigarettes before.
That area. I got pictures of that shit.
Bro, I remember my first day of school sitting around because all my friends were older. So like I remember being out with the seniors and shit like that, smoking cigarettes around the picnic table. Like I was enjoying that shit because I always had the good weed, so I would have like a one hitter packed up. You know, and I'd like, here, hit this, and we would sit around and smoke all the time before the cameras came up.
Yeah, that was, what was it called? It started with a C.
Commons?
Yeah, the Commons area. Yeah.
It had
all the wooden picnic tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you that shit don't even exist no more. I bet you it's not even.
It's gone. The whole damn school's turned gone. It's gone.
Yeah, I have not been there.
I drive past it all the time. Dude, what used to be where we used to hang around outside is now a swimming pool, a rec center, a fucking rec center, dude.
It's got like a concert hall. It's got. I heard they can get like fast food inside and shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's where we used to have study hall. Now turned into a concert hall.
Thanks, brother, sister. Mixed Marshall.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. But schools nowadays are locked down, gated up. Yeah.
When we graduated, there wasn't cameras in the schools when we were in there.
I mean, there was when I was.
When
he left, right when he left is when they put him up, literally.
Yeah.
Literally. I was telling somebody about the fight that got them damn things put up because everybody used to blow stuff up. Remember, everybody used to be blowing up fireworks in the fucking. That's where at
the vocational, like man, I remember looking down because the computer room would be above the lunchroom, and you could look down through the glass windows and see the whole entire lunchroom. And everybody's like pushed up against the glass. I run up there. I'm like, what are you guys looking at? I'm looking, somebody's lighting fireworks off in the lunchroom. I'm like, well, dude, our school was crazy. I don't know but now it's just like school pews and stupid shit like that. Like we used to do fucking good shit, like not this bullshit.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Mixed, for the whatever that's called.
For that 100 whatever it is.
I don't know what that even means, but I take it as a good act of kindness, though. I have no clue what it means, but I know it means good.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, brother.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
But yeah, man, things have definitely it will be, dude. No, one more thing. You asked if it could be over with already. Well, thanks to Ryan's buddy Trump, Christmas is now tomorrow, the next day, and the day after. We don't just got one day of Christmas. Now it's 3 days. First year ever. So no, it can't be over, dude. We still got days.
Presents.
Shit, I want to like. I want to watch the Christmas Story.
Well, you're gonna watch it for 72 hours in a row now instead of 24, nonstop.
Tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
To keep you guys, you got like Christmas Story plays all the time, but you know there's some of it that was filmed in Cleveland, where we're from, right down the road there.
Yeah, it's like a must for Christmas.
Yeah,
we're definitely not gonna get snow, dude. I was looking at the almanac thing, dude. In the last like 7 years or so, we've only gotten snow on Christmas like twice. Maybe last decade, it's been like 3 times.
Oh, I know. I loved it. Are we gonna get snow this year? Probably not.
Reed said when the dogs took the turkey, he thinks of Ryan at that point. Dude, I can only imagine watching Ryan and the dogs run by with this turkey in the mouth, just like
the bumpkiss.
What
is it, bumpkiss? I can't remember the name.
It's like, you damn bumpkiss! And he like slams the door, like then oh my gosh. I got a Christmas Story shirt. I should have wore that, but I wanted to rock the Ohio State shit. But shit. Anything else? Anything else? I don't know. I'm fucking
Reed licks fucking light poles and gets his tongue stuck.
Is that true, Reed?
I believe so.
Not the only thing in Lexington.
He's that kid that licked the pole and got his tongue stuck on it.
It's an award. Awards are good, dude.
Hey, Reed. Fragile.
Dude, you know, if you go by that house right now, that damn light is in the window.
The lamp, you mean?
Fuck that. What the hell's the difference? Light, lamp.
The leg lamp.
It's an award.
Fragile.
It's an award, Ryan. Get it right. Exactly. Man, I want to, dude. So, like, back then, they really did look out the window and see all that snow. There used to be a ton of snow at Christmas.
Oh, hell yeah, there was. There used to be.
Now, they say, now we're just shit. It's raining out and shit. Actually, it's 31 degrees, dude. It's cold. It's shitty, dude. I can't stand it. It was like 20 degrees and just dark. No snow.
Imagine growing up for like the first 15 years of your life and there being snow on the ground on Christmas, and then all of a sudden it just
of your like grown up life.
Yeah.
Your whole life, literally, for the first 20-something years of your life, you see snow every single year.
It's gonna be a white Christmas. Oh, yay! Now it's we'd be lucky.
It's gonna be
lucky to see any snow.
It's gonna be 61 degrees tomorrow here.
I should go.
It is not tomorrow on Christmas Day. It's gonna be 61 degrees, dude. It's gonna be like one of the warmest Christmases ever.
Well, I mean,
I think 68 was like
I ain't complaining. I
am shit, dude.
Step on the ground if you want.
There's nothing worse than seeing everything black and gray from the fucking rain that came down and it just looks gloomy as shit. At least put some snow on the fucking ground. Marley, if you break the bone.
I usually sleep through this, but you woke me up and it's still light outside, but you know, in about a half hour, it's going to be dark.
I know. I've got to go get Marley chicken. He's going to break my bong if I don't go get it. He's literally looking at my. I wish I could show you guys.
You gotta lock it up. Put it up in the closet.
He's staring at my bong. He's literally using my bong to hide one of his eyes. I had to just look. He was just looking at me like he was spying on me.
You're too close, Bob. You're getting a little too close, Bubba.
Dude, Marley, you want some chicken or something? Yeah. Is that what you want? He just said, yeah. He just jumped up ASAP. All right, guys. I'm going to feed the old rat. And I'm going to, fuck if I know. Do a dab now that I just grabbed my dab thing and put it right in front of me. I think it's time to do one. You know? I don't know. Shit, actually. I'll do it right now. I don't give a flying fuck. I hate ending shows. So we're at 3:12. I hate ending shows at like that 12-minute mark because let's smoke one, Reed. I'll do a dab with you, brother. I hate ending at that because if you buy StreamYard, they still are going to charge you for that anyways. So you might as well use it. Like you're still like they round up. It's not like they're going to be like 3 hours and 13 minutes. So you get you know what I'm saying? They round it up to 3.5 hours or 4 hours. So that's why before I was like doing 6-hour streams because I wanted to use up all the damn StreamYard. Because what happens is they like at certain shows, once you're at like a certain point, they don't even count it. You can manipulate StreamYard hardcore if you fucking know how to use it.
Yes,
That's all. Yep. I mean, there's free StreamYard, and then you got to pay for it. I've done it all. I've done it all, Reed, and it's not cheap, dude. It was $50 a month, dude, or $50 a week. They were taken out of my Cash App, and I didn't even know. $49.99 to be exact. It was shitty, dude. Like, I literally got a bunch of donations. I don't even remember what it was, but I finally got some money in my Cash App, and it just went straight to StreamYard. It is an investment. It is, but I don't know. I got no buts. You're right. It's an investment. You know, the advanced one at some point would be ideal to where I could, do a lot more stuff, have as much hours as I need. I could bring people on. I could do way more. I'm finally figuring out how to use all the what's it called? The features of it. Forever I had it and didn't know how to even use it. Remember, Ryan? I was just using it to stream. But now I go in there and I actually use all the stuff that's in it. I actually learned it. How to do the layouts and all that type of stuff. That's always important. It is. It is important. I never knew any of that stuff before. So the only way you're really going to learn it is by just doing it. There's no you can watch somebody or whatever, but you got to just do it. If you don't just do it, you're never going to learn it. It is what it is. Marley's ready to attack me. Reed, I'm heating my shit up, bub. I know it's going to end not too long after this because I only did one dab yesterday.
Yeah, pretty sure. Because I'm about to give my goodbye and take a nap.
As soon as I rip this dab, I know I'm gonna get quiet. I already know what's gonna happen.
Well, I'm gonna say my goodbye then. All right, because I'm tired.
Hey, hold on, I'm heating my shit up.
Man, it's dark already. And this is where the
it better not. It is not dark. It's 4:03, dude. It's not dark out.
Man,
it better not be
you
dark.
can't even get no little bit of light at all day. It's like it's dark all day long. I can only imagine Alaska. Christ, mighty.
Oh yeah, where it's dark all the way around and shit. Yeah, I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, 24 hours. I mean,
but it's not dark though. It's only 4:04. It's not dark.
I don't know what I would.
I don't know either. And then it's light all the time, bro. That's a mind fuck and a half.
Yeah. What?
That can really make you want to lose your shit.
I love fishing so much, and my fish eat at night. So I'm like, oh, I can just go fishing whenever I wake up. But I mean, this shit's depressing, man. Just looking out the window all day long. This is over and over and over.
Yeah.
It got dark at 30, I think, yesterday. I think it's winter solstice. If I'm not mistaken, or some shit.
Winter solstice?
Yeah, winter solstice. I think it's. So
that
I
was
think
on
yesterday
21st.
was like the longest day. I'm not sure.
21st.
Of darkness.
21st. The solstices always fall on the 21st. Then these dumb fucks want to put the time back an hour and put it forward. Yeah, I know, dude. It pisses me off too, Reed. The fucking time changes. Yeah, I think. Didn't. Oh, Miley just got sick. I knew I fucking waited too long. Didn't Trump change it to where did Trump change the time? Isn't that a tongue? Oh yeah, there we go. Hold on. Daylight savings or whatever. It says October 15th that Trump is urging Congress to pass legislation that would make daylight savings time permanent, which would put an end to all that. So it's got to go up to be voted for. Hey, man. Peace out, bro. Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to get rid of it, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. But all right, y'all. I'm not going 10 more minutes. I'm getting my ass off here too. I gotta go get Marley some chicken. Great live stream here. Thanks, buddy. I hope you enjoyed it. Merry Christmas to you if I don't see you. Candy, if you watch this, Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate your support and all the stuff and all the beautiful comments that you send. I'll always remember you for life, yo. And Ryan, he's going to get you that mower. You have a great day. You have a great everything. Y'all be good. Love you guys. Peace out. God bless.